Hello, everybody. Let's get to it. Network lag right at the beginning. Can you believe that? Literally 5 minutes into the stream, already massive network lag. Well, hey, I try. I try, everybody. I try. Now, I suggest if you're watching this, which is going to be about 20, 30 seconds from now, to refresh the stream because you're going to be about 20 or 30 seconds behind. I suggest to go up there, hit that refresh button on your web browser or wherever you're watching, and basically get it going again because you know what? Thank you to my ISP. That's all I got to say. Thank you to my ISP who is already trying to hose me over, and I literally just got started. I literally just launched the stream. Well, welcome everybody. We're going to be playing some Fallout 4 tonight, and of course some 7 Days to Die later on. Currently, right now, we are just going to be doing a regular stream today. We're not going to do extended stream, though. If you do donate, I will go ahead and add time to Tuesday's stream. Got a ton of stuff to do in the morning. Man, I did a ton of creative stuff today. I got a lot of stuff done, including working a lot on my website. That's right. That long neglected website up there that definitely needs a huge overhaul. I've literally spent, I don't know, 60, 70 hours on it now. Not counting all the hours I worked on it before, but it just went nowhere. What happens is sometimes, just like writer's block, you get creative block too, where, you know, you just don't like everything that you're doing. You're just like, it's not good, and it's not good. And you know what I thought I'd do? You know what I did today? I said, you know what? I'm going to go out. I'm going to get ink today. That's right. Check it out right here, everybody. Boom. That's right. I got ink today. Got the Kismet over here. And then over here, that's right, the Wasteland Tycoons right there, everybody. Check it out. That's right. I went and got ink today. Not really. I can't handle pain. I can't handle pain. Those are some temporary tattoos that I'm going to have at TwitchCon. I just tried them out today, and they are pretty awesome. Pretty epic, as you can see. And, of course, if you'd like to get some, you'll have to hunt my peeps down at TwitchCon. You'll have to hunt them down, or, of course, you can donate toward that. But we're going to have a normal stream today. Couple hours of Fallout, a couple hours of the other stuff. Why is my sound not coming through now? Uh-oh. That's working. Can't hear my alerts for some reason. Can't hear my alerts. Oh, man. It's always something. It's always something, everybody. It's always something. What is the deal? I can hear one, but I can't hear the other. I can hear one, but I can't hear the other. Because it sucks to be me. I don't know, everybody. I can't hear my alerts now, apparently. Let me go ahead and try something else like a follow. I can hear a follow. My hosts aren't coming through. Nope. Whatever. I'm just gonna whatever, everybody. Whatever. I can't get through one stream without like it completely going off the rails. Well, we're gonna go ahead and have some fun. First, we're gonna say hello to all the peeps here in the chat. Thank you to Chewy and Gwen backing me up right now, as you can see. And we're gonna go ahead and have Game Killer and Crazy coming in later. Appreciate everybody being here in the stream. Be looking for that website update real soon. I'll let you know when it's live. I still got a lot of work to do to it. Probably 40, 60 hours still left of all the nuts and bolts and all the stuff that makes it work behind the scenes. But I'm trying to focus very much on it so I can finally get that kind of squared away for a while. I like to put the websites now on one page, so you don't have to jump between 15 different pages. It's all on one page. You scroll up and down, get what you need, and then on to the next thing. So let's go ahead and dive into some Fallout 4. Let's get into it. There we go. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and replay some of those. There it goes. Now it's working. All right. So we got Raz, Bezerk, Noshki, and Game Killer being super smart, getting that sweet kiss caps here on the stream for hosting the channel. Appreciate everybody who does host the channel. Appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday night. I'm ready to dive in, play some games. I don't know about you guys. But I'm ready to play some games up in here. It's been one of those days. One of those days where you just try to get some stuff done and you just can't get anything done. You just can't get anything done because you're busy doing all this other stuff. Busy doing all this other stuff that you would rather be playing some games. Flipping some switches here, turning some dials, making sure everything's working. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're going to go ahead again to continue on where we left off. We were upgrading all of our settlements. Here we are at Sunshine Tidings. As you can see, we've got a bit of a vault going here. We've got a low end or a low.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
That is something. Right up here, you can see that we've got a low kill box. On that side, we've got a higher one up that's over the fence from that side. So if anybody comes running in from here, they're going to get smoked. Or if they come in from that other side, they're going to get wiped out. So really, all we need to do now is just make sure that they have all of the resources that they need. Kind of create some supports here, and we're good to go. So right now, we've got 20 people, 24 food. Right now, we need some water. Now, of course, the safest place to put the water is actually on the far side here. We also, you can see that we put a wall around the entire location to make it a bit easier so stuff can't just run up on in here, though it can anyway. Mobs will actually spawn in your base itself, so really putting up walls is not that effective, though it can be more effective than not having the walls in some cases. In some case-a-roonies. All right, there we go. So we've got that going. Now we need power. And our power is way up there on the top. And we, of course, have made our entrance here where they can run on up in here. And then here's their particular location here. Now we might want to give them a little bit of a light up in here. And I can hear that my game sounds are down. The funny thing is, for some reason, Fallout 4 is really low when it comes to sound. And then when I play other games, all the other games are really, really loud. I think that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. All right. And as you can see, we're just adding lights here. And just like magically, the lights are coming on. And that's because we have wireless power running. Actually, let's just run it right down the middle here. I'll skip a few. Don't need that many lights. And then you're going to eventually see that the lights will stop lighting up because we're going to need possibly some additional lighting run. Looking pretty good, actually. Looking pretty good. Just this one right here. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick this light up. And I'm going to move it in certain directions to see where the closest thing is. It's over that way. We'll just kind of nudge it that way a little bit. And there we go. Nice and lit up. Now, of course, you can see that we have a bunch of people here that are doing scavenging as well. And we have food. So we're going to go over here. We're going to talk to the Vault Tec population management system. And we're going to find jobs for the unemployed. Because, hey, this ain't no free ride. Assigned to scavenging. How many people do I want assigned to scavenging? All of them. All of them. So let's see. Oh, maybe I already did. Maybe I already did. Oh, wait, there it is. Find jobs for the unemployed. Assigned to scavenging. And it looks like I already did. Looks like I have them good to go. Oh, I should have went and looked at the population overview. Hold on. Let's look at that. Okay, vocational overview here. We can tell that there's 4 farmers and 15 scavengers. They are going to be looking for all the various different stuff as well. They're going to be looking for all that. Ready for Fallout 76 online campaign? Absolutely, Tan Man Boyd. I am ready to go. I have the Collector's Edition already ordered. I have my beta code. I have put my beta code in, and I'm confirmed for the beta. I am ready to go. Ready to go. I can't wait to play it the second it drops. I will be playing it 24/7 right here on the stream. Hi there, Hockey Bud. What's up? How you doing tonight? Thanks for being in the stream. Appreciate it. How do you host? You go to your stream right up there in that upper right-hand corner. You say, my channel, bam, which is your channel, And then you go /host space and then Kismet, my name right here, Kismet. Then boom, you host the channel. Then you get yourself some sweet Kiz caps. Then you could have been like the people the other day who won t-shirts. They won some games here on the stream, Fallout 4, Tomb Raider. And of course, they won the Kismet Legendary Loot Drop, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Here in the stream. Pretty awesome. Hey, Kismet, you're awesome. Well, thank you, Slam Bam. Mods, let's go ahead and grab that. Put that in my inspiring quote. I appreciate that. Appreciate those kind words. They do inspire me every day. I try to inspire you guys right back. To play some games, to have some fun. Do what you love to do every single day. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. All right, so we got this squared away. Right, let's go ahead and check what we're at again with the water. We're at 0 water. We need to go upstairs. Now, I made a stairwell up here for 2 reasons. One reason, so I can back chain the water, all the power right down here to the actual vault. So it back chains the power down into the vault itself. As well as you can see, I've chained the power elsewhere up here to that over there. And then, of course, this way, which goes ahead and chains down underneath where the turrets are down there. And we got one more bit of power to do right over here on the side to get the power down there to the water. Now, of course, I could put it up here on the top and put various different like plots down to put the water up here, but then it goes through the roof and looks kind of meh. Looks kind of meh. It works, but it's like meh. I don't like it. I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and just try to stick this right over here if it's going to let me. I'm going to just hang over the side just a little bit. Try to get that snapped right in there. Oh, she's going to be feisty today. I can feel it already. She's going to be feisty. Maybe right over here. Come on, you. Come on. Just thinking about it. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of hang over the side a little bit. And it doesn't seem to want to do it today. What you want to do is attach it to the side and, of course, then run this power down. Now, I can move this a little bit closer. I can move it around and whatnot, but I can't move it too far because it's multi-attached to a couple things, right? So I can't really move this that far. But I can go ahead. If that's not going to work, I can go ahead and try to hang this over the side. Like, let's go with one of these tall ones. Hang this over the side a little bit. Like this. There we go. And then try to run it down there to the water. I'm going to go ahead and use my scroll wheel. Try to see if I can reach something there. Can't quite reach it, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and jump down here. And we'll see if it reaches. Can't reach that one. Can't reach it. Because it's just a little bit far or it's blocked. It's a little bit blocked. So we'll go ahead and move this out just a little bit. And we'll try that again. Try that again. Dee. There we go. And back in the workbench. And space bar. Jump down on our little ramp here. Try to connect it over here. No, still no. Let's see what's going on there. Must be a little too far. A little too far. All right. Let's move it back this way a little bit. Maybe raise it up just a little bit out of the ground. Maybe move that up a little bit. Takes fine-tuning to get it. Now, I know that that reaches. You just got to find that safe distance. It might be because I'm using the tall one. We might use a smaller one so that it's not so high up, so it doesn't have as far to go. So we go ahead and take this one out. We can go ahead and use the smaller one, this one here. And we can go ahead and lean that one just a little bit over the side here. As close as we can to the side. There we go. Then it doesn't have as far a distance to go from up here to down there. And we could also create something in between if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and try that again. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. And of course, these have chained back to here. And now we've got 30 water, 100 power, 132 defense, 22 beds, 74% happiness, and rising. So looking good. Looking good. Now, something I like to do in here in this building, which I think is kind of fun, is actually to put the vendors down right here. Now, there's also this computer thing right here that you can try to get rid of, but sometimes it doesn't let you get rid of it, so you can just go ahead and leave it. But I like putting stores in here just because I can. So we're going to go ahead and use our traders. And I like to use, of course, these kind of traders here, which are pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and put one down. And we're going to get a general idea of what we want. There we go. And of course, this, you have to have physical caps on you for this. You have to basically get the actual caps going. And I like to put them in order after a while. Like this, weapons, and then the doctor. Like so. And of course, that's one side. Now, of course, I've got some of these people on scavenging. Well, let me just go ahead. Oh, that guy's on food. That person's on scavenging.
Got it.
There we go. This person on scavenging. So I'm taking some people off scavenging, and I'm putting them onto the actual thing. Now, of course, this is a little blocking here, so we can... Oh. That was blocking me. So we can kind of push this one forward just a little bit, if it'll let us. There we go. So the dude can get back there. Now, same thing on the other side. We're going to go ahead, and now we're going to choose the other ones. Let's go food and drink first. And again, we want it so they can get in and out of there, but also so we can kind of go along here as well. Now, if you can get back there, they can get back there, like that. And of course, it's going to be real slim in here, but such is the way it goes. Now, some of these give boost happiness, and some of them only give caps. And that one's kind of blocked. My power armor's in the way. So great place for like a trading area because people can come down the bottom level, do all the trading and whatnot. And then they're also in a nice covered building as well. Also great building to put your beds in right at the very beginning because people can, of course, get that happiness bonus because they have a roof over their head. That's really all you need. You need beds with a roof over their head to get that nice and easy happiness bonus. And then this one we're going to put fairly close together. Doesn't really matter that much. There we go. All right. And then again, we'll grab some more scavengers that we have just hanging out here. There we go.
Okay.
Another one on armor. Another scavenger there. Put her on clothing. And again, you just kind of run around. If you can get by, then they can get by. Like so. There we go. Can get by here. Can get by there. All the way around this side. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. So now we've also put the vendors in. Now the vendors are going to start making us money, right? These people make us money, and of course they increase the happiness, which of course makes all of my people more efficient. I'm going to go ahead and put our bell right out here. Now we're going to run down the Kismet checklist real quick. I call it the settlement overseer. And if you like a link to that, my mods will throw that in the chat. I think we still have that, right? Hey, Jago Fat, what's up? Kismet, have you played Prey? I think you'd like it. No, but let me add it to my, it may already be on my list, but let me add it to my list here. Just my light. I think I bumped my light. Let me add it to my list here. Now I have a current list of games that I should play. Game suggestions. So if you have some game suggestions, let me know and I'll add them to my list here. I'm going to add it directly in there while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Makes it nice and easy so my mods don't have to whisper me it later. So I will add it. I will take a look at it. I only have obviously so much time in the day, especially if I'm spending, 5, 6, 10 hours working on websites. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I tried to hide other people, but they're like, we're too busy, or they don't follow up, or they don't get back to me, or whatever. Man, as a graphic designer for the last 25 years, I can tell you there's nothing that bums me out the most than seeing people who don't do follow-up, right? Because, man, follow-up is how you make your money in any business. You follow up with people, make sure they got the money to pay you, and then you say, all right, what do you want, right? That's what you do as an artist. You're just basically following up with people to see if they really are ready to go on whatever their project is. And if you don't follow up with them, man, that is the worst thing you can do. That is the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing in any business is to not follow up. If you have amazing follow-up, you should be getting paid more. That's the way I look at it, because I got paid a lot. I got paid a lot, and people would come to me purely because I had the best follow through, I had the best follow up. I would no errors, no problems with all the work that I would do. They would come to me, and I would charge way more than everybody else, way more, because that's one of the first things I learned as being a graphic designer apprentice back in the day. Yeah, I used to apprentice back in the day. Is that follow up is number one. If you can follow up, you're good. You're good to go. And of course, do a great job. That helps too. So there we go. So we've got a kind of a little vending area in there. And of course, we could have made it straighter and we could have made it closer or whatever. But we just want to make the money right here. So every time we come by here and we go to the workshop here, it's going to have a bit of money in there. I'm just going to go ahead and grab that stuff out of there so that I can convert it down into its raw resources at my main base. All right, there we go. And I'll call that sucker done. That's a done settlement right there for right now. Now, of course, I could come in here and I could mega build, right? I could build a 5, 6, 7 story, I don't know how many ever stories we can, vault if I want to. I could do a whole bunch of epic stuff here. But all I really need to do right now is just add some supports so it doesn't look like it's floating for some of you with that ADHD. You're like, yes, but it's floating. I can't handle it with the floating. Let's take care of it right now. I'm going to go ahead and just add a nice central support here. Let's see if it's going to let me snap it in there somewhere. People in my way. Oh, there we go. All right, right there. Now, that one's not a good one there because it doesn't quite reach. And it's kind of obstructing a little bit. There we go. Maybe right there. Let's go ahead and put a second one right here because all these people are in my way. People, bugger off. Now, see, when people are in your way, that's why you have one of these. Because that is going to call all the people over there away from your thing, hopefully. And then you can try to build. There you go. There you go. All right, now I'm going to actually build one that's a little bit double high there so that I can then take the smaller one and try to tuck it under there if it's going to let me. Nope. It's not deep enough. Not deep enough. All right, that's okay. Take this one out. Try to move this over one more. There we go. Same thing. We're going to go ahead and use this other support. Try to snap it down like that into the ground and then try to slide this one under there. Still not going to let me do it. No, it doesn't look like. See, I can kind of tell whether it's going to let me do it or not. See how it's kind of weirdly snapping to the side? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a lot of finagling, like you saw right there, where I kind of turned and angled and I'm scrolling in and out and I'm rotating and I'm doing it. I don't know why it's so painful to just make that work. But you saw me work around it. It's looking good now. And I'd actually like it to be over by one. Right here. And of course, look what it's doing. It's blocking my kill box now, right? It's blocking my kill box. Darn Moo Moo, get away from me. Keeps pushing me around. Man. Hold on, we gotta move this Moo Moo out of my face. All right, now there's actually a trough that you can use to keep these Moo Moos out of your face. It's typically right here, the Brahmin free tray. Even if you just do this, by the way, they will start to walk toward it, which is kind of funny. But there's one right here that I have from a mod that I really like. And I'm going to actually put all the Moo Moos right over on this side. Put them, say, right about there. Now, the second I put that down, what it's going to do is they're going to start to trigger, and they're going to walk over there, and they're going to stay over on that side so they're not in your face all the time. Now, this support's not going to work there. That's just not a good spot for it because it is literally blocking my my kill box. So I'm going to go back to that, and I'm going to just say that's good enough, right? That's good enough right there. We'll just say that's holding the whole thing up over on that side. Good enough. And there you go. There you go. We'll put this one back in the workbench. Then all my peeps will go back to their stuff eventually. Now, again, you can embellish this as much as you want. But we're going to run the Kismet Settlement Overseer on this particular location. So, let's see. What is this? This is Starlight Drive. No, Sunshine Co-op. So, do we scrap and clear this area? Yes, we did. So basically, if you want to see this again, you can check it out. It's a spreadsheet that I created, that I use to double check all my settlements. Did we do a supply line? Well, let's take a look on the map. Do we have a supply line? Yes, we do. We can see there's a supply line connecting all of my settlements together. We did do that. That's a yes. Do we have a beacon here? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think we put our beacon back up on the top. So let's go. Now, of course, I'm in my power armor for a reason. I can kind of jetpack around a little bit here. Oh, faster way to get up here. Now, you can actually use your beacons as well as a way of transferring power. So if you have your radio beacons here, you can actually use it to go from one place to another place.
Squirrel.
So basically, when I'm trying to do this, right, and say I'm trying to get this to go over the side, kind of like what I've done here, where I've got one here and then I've run it down there and so on and so forth, I can actually use this in between those particular ones to chain that power. And I also have the ability, of course, to turn it on and off, which turns the power on and off, not only just the radio beacon. Now, I always like to have a radio beacon in every single location so that I'm constantly recruiting new peeps. Because, of course, the more peeps I have, the more stuff that they could be doing. Have I set my quick travel? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go in and check that quick travel. Let's see. Now, if we can put it down, that means that we haven't set it. And let me let that load a little bit. There we go. Right here. No, we have not set it. So I'm going to set it to be up here on the top. Now, the reason why I'm going to do that is so that when I appear right here. And if there's some action, we can go ahead and look over the side and, you know, and pew-pew anybody who's getting rowdy down there from up here on the top. So there we go. We've set it. We've set that. What else we got? We got a quick shop. Now, quick shop is basically one of those little stoves, and I thought I put one out here somewhere. It's one of those little stoves so that you can access the workbench without actually going to the workbench. And that's one of these little guys here. Right here. There we go. So we can put one of these down here. We can also put one up there at the top. So again, let's go ahead and get up here. Oh, went through a hole in the roof. We'll get up here. We'll get up there. And I always put one not only down there where I can just kind of run in and drop the resources off, but I always put one by where I teleport in. This way, if I just want to teleport into this location, I want to grab everything out of the workbench, I can do so very, very easily by simply putting down one of these nice little stoves, accessing the workbench. Look at that. They've collected all of that already, right? So they collected 236 steel and all of that in the time in which we've been wandering around a little bit. So they're going to be collecting a lot of sweet loot. I see you over there, bad guy. I see you over there. Wait a minute. Let's send him some love. What do you guys think? I think we should send him some love over there. Maybe a little bit higher. Merry Christmas! Not quite. Not quite. A little bit higher. Nailed it! I think they died. Yeah, they died. I nuked them from way over here. Now, of course, that's the big boy. It shoots 2 nukes at one time. It's a legendary gun. Of course, that was pretty good. That was the second try. That was pretty good. All right, so let's see. Quick shop, we got it going. Do we got the bell? Yes. Do we got scrapping stations? Yes. Do we got a trough? Yes, we put one down. Do we got kill boxes? Yes. Did we make them a living quarters? Oh, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Right up in here. Right here. Did we make them? Not really. Not really. You're like, well, Kismet, all of this, bro. Well, what a living quarters is somewhere for them to chill after they've been working, right? So at nighttime or whatever it is. And so you want to have them some sort of chairs or whatnot that they can chill out in. Now, in here, you have to scroll really far to get to the nice Vault Tec stuff. So we'll scroll way to the end. And I like to use these couches because these are nice and easy. So let's put a nice couch there. Let's go ahead and, you know, kind of spread around the couches here. Now, of course, we could get in here. We can be an interior decorator all we want. Make this all like, you know, filled in and have TVs and tables and all sorts of fun stuff. But we'll go ahead and just create a nice little lounge area here. Maybe we might want to give them some more kind of miscellaneous stuff. Let's see. What do we want to give them over here? Maybe TV. Put the TV over here. Let's say these guys get to watch the TV. Right about there. As the TV is on. And then, of course, maybe down here on this side, right by this guy, we'll have a TV. We'll put a TV over here for these people who are in their beds. There we go. Now, of course, make sure that you can walk past it. If you can walk around it and past it, you can tell that they can get by. Like this. And of course, there'll be some people scavenging. And of course, you can put radios down. You can put all sorts of embellishment or whatnot. But that's what I call living areas, which is basically a place for them to sit. A place for them to sit and hang out. Now, have we done artillery yet? We have not done artillery. So let's go ahead and get that artillery going. There we go. El Fuzzy Nuts coming in. Hey, Kismet, what's up, El Fuzzy Nuts? Did you change your plane tickets so you can party with the rest of us, bro? Did you change your plane tickets? Hey, Kismet, I gotta be at that party, bro. I gotta be at that party. You don't want to miss it. It's just for my streamer friends and their mods. I work very, very hard to hook you guys up. I'm telling you, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be super sweetness. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put some artillery here on the top. And, of course, we want to assign a couple people to that artillery, so we're going to need to find some peeps. There's a guy right there. Let's go ahead and just wait till he gets nice and close. So we can jump down. Coming down. Let's see, what are you on? You're on vending. You're on food. Who we got? We need another scavenger. Now, see, I utilize the scavengers first. This person here. I use the scavengers first on all the stuff that I need to do. So let's see if we can just kind of walk past here. Walk up here into the vault. Now this is kind of tricky because you don't want to click anything. You don't want to hit the space bar. You don't want to hold down shift or do anything like that. Because I have this person tagged right now. So I literally have to walk all the way up here. And then, without hitting anything else, assign them to artillery like that. And of course, if there's people down here scavenging, I can try to grab them as well. Nobody in here right now. And again, we go ahead, get out of the workbench, run back down here. See, there we go, all the moo-moos together. And let's go ahead, this dude with no pants on. Dude's got no pants. All right, let's command that guy by hitting E. Let's go around the moo-moos. Let's try to get around this lady. Let's go up the stairwell. And no, I think we forgot to put artillery in our other locations. And we're going to go through and we're going to do the checklist as well as to build, do some Vault Tec deliveries and build some stuff today. And see how many of these we can get done.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Then we roll over. We see that's a sign. That's a sign. Now we have artillery. Now, the great thing about artillery is we can use our Minutemen artillery to basically send some artillery in a big circle around that area. So if I was at ArcJet Systems and I wanted to bring the artillery down, I could throw a smoke grenade there and take care of it. Of course, it's cleared, like the the federal ration stockpile. I could just throw a smoke thing in there, right, artillery smoke grenade, and then they'll rain down artillery on that particular location. Same thing in Nuka World, by the way. Since I have it here at Sunshine Tidings, it will cover that area. Now, if you do it in every single location, right, if you look at where all your settlements are, you can basically blanket the entire game with artillery wherever you want to blast it over here. And of course, I don't think you can use it in can you use it in Nuka World? You might be able to, because if I put the artillery down, it actually might work. Same thing with Far Harbor. You never know. You never know. So we'll have to give that a try. I don't think I've ever tried that. All right, so we got our artillery down. We'll go ahead and put yes. How many trade centers do we have? We have our trade centers down. We'll say 6. We have down, what's the number of people that we have here? The number of people we have here is 20. Let's see, food. We're currently producing 24 food. And right now, 30 water. And you're like, Kismet, man, you really track this to the nth degree. Now, the reason why I do that is so that I can come back and compare, because I'm not going to remember all this. That's just the honest bit of it, is that I am not going to remember all of the stuff. So when I come back later, am I going to know if my happiness went up or not, or something's damaged, or if my water went off, or whatever it is? I will not know. Like right now, my happiness is 74. So when we come back later, we can come in and say that, oh, okay, it went up now to 80% or whatever it went up to. Right? So we're going to go ahead and put scrap in there. There we go. And looking good. Now, of course, I have a mod that makes it so it doesn't max out, so we can build unlimited stuff pretty much. So that's one of the things that I check for. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then, of course, I have, you know, what its main income is, if it's food or something like that. Like, I could do a lot of food here if I wanted to, as well as some notes and whatnot in there. So we got that one done. Sunshine Tidings is a lock, everybody. That is a checklist. Checked all that off. We're good. We're good. Now, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and do a little bit of backtracking here. Let's go to Red Rocket, and let's go ahead and run our checklist over there. And we'll go ahead and run our checklist on a few other things here. To see if we've got it all going on. What's up, Monkster? Thanks for being here in the stream. What sight is that on your rifle, Kiz? Says Nightshade. That is just the basic kind of like a red dot here on this particular rifle right there. You can see it's actually got a green dot on it, but I'll go ahead and show you right here. This is the Overseer's Guardian, my favorite weapon in the game right here. Just using that reflex sight or the dot sight. I don't use a scope because what happens with a scope is you're zoomed in, and when somebody comes up close, it's hard to shoot them, though I can shoot from very, very far away. Anyways, I can actually just put that little green dot on someone's head, and if I want them to die, they're going to definitely die. Now, look at this massive build here. Now, if I want to shoot that person, all I got to do is just put that green dot right on their head, and bam, headshot every time. Let's go out here and check out Red Rocket, everybody. One of my favorite builds here at Red Rocket. Look at this. She's a beauty. She's a beauty here. You can see we go ahead and put walls all the way around it. We put some vending over here. We've got vending on this side. We've got kind of stairwell to go up above. We have these supports. And, of course, we have already built them a nice little vault to live in up there. Living high in the hog. And I've also got a motorcycle here that actually works, by the way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, another mod that I have. But we want to go ahead and run the checklist here on Red Rocket Truck Stop. So let's do it, everybody. Okay, now we scrapped and cleared the area? Yes. Does it have a supply line? Let's take a look. Yes, it is part of the supply line. Have we put a radio beacon? Yes, we do. It's right up there. Let's go double check that it's working. Let's go. The way we can tell it's working because it'll have a green light right there. Yes, it is working. We're good to go on the beacon. Where is our quick travel set to? Well, you saw where I appeared on the far side there, so I don't really have a good quick travel set in this location. So let's get up into the vault itself. You see we got some turrets just in case somebody tries to get up in the vault. And we can kind of switch back way up in here. Look at this. And of course we've got a nice bedroom and whatnot for them to chill out. And we've made them a little special area up here at the top as a lounge for them to hang out. Take a look at the beautiful view here. Of course, you can see the main town down right there. You can, of course, see Abernathy Farm over that way. And, of course, our main city's way, way out over there. So a beautiful view from up here. Now, we have the massive 500 watt power there running, of course, backtracking into everything in the vault here, which I think is pretty cool. Which is cool. So we got all that going. But, again, we're checking on, do we have the quick travel? I don't think we do. I think what we want to do is go ahead and set that quick travel right down here. Now, of course, you can always tell whether you have it or not simply by the fact is if you can put one down, because it's a unique item, so you can only put one of them down, so it doesn't get confused. So there we go. See, we're trying to put that down. It's not being put down, which means it's somewhere, wherever we set it, it's got to be right around here somewhere, right? Because we appeared down below, and I'm kind of looking. Oops, sorry, my bad. Sorry, lady. My bad. Don't see it. Don't see it. Okay, now another way to find it is actually to teleport to this location. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport again to Red Rocket, and you'll see that I'll actually be standing on it wherever I set it from before. Aha, right here. So I set it right there. So I set it inside the area here so I can appear, and then, of course, pew, 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 anybody I want to. But if you notice where I appear, though, I'm kind of in a really great position because I can't be shot from the sides. I've got the turrets to protect me and whatnot as I'm teleporting into this location. So we have set it, so we're going to go ahead and say yes to that. Do we have a quick shot? Well, we have the actual thing there, but we can go ahead and set up a quick shop right out here so that if we need to access the workbench from right out here, we can very easily do so without having to run in there every single time. It also acts as an area for them, so we're going to go ahead and just put it right here. So say I need to sell something, I want to sell something to the vendors, I can go right here to the cooking stove. I can access all of this. In fact, I'm actually going to just grab all that out of there and take it with me. So there we go. So we got that done. So yes, we have a quick shop now, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. How are we looking on a bell? I think we have a bell. It is literally right there in front of my face. Have we scrapped everything? Yes. Have we done a trough? I forgot to mention that last time. Basically, we're going to go ahead and check our trough, which I think I put in here. Yeah, there's my moon modes. See, I put them in where they're protected because there's going to be all this action of them fighting and whatnot, so I put them in the buildings. I might put it back in this building back here, which is a fairly secure area, right? So I can go, by the way, if you already have one, you can put another one down. You can go in and actually put another trough way back here in the corner if you want to. Now, hopefully, eventually, the next time you come in, your moo will be moved back there, and you can go ahead and take this one out. Because you can't do anything with these cows, right? Unless they move out of the way. There we go. If they move out of the way, bam! You see I can move it? Now he's going to go back, and he's going to be back there in that kind of back corner. And we're good. So we got a trough? Yes, we do. Boom. Do we got the kill boxes? Do we got the Kismet kill box? Yes, we've got one right there. And, of course, we've got some up on high on that side to protect the settlement up here, as you can see. So if anybody gets rowdy over here, there's some action over that way. Anybody gets rowdy over here, you can see we've got some up there. Now we can use some advanced ones too with rockets and stuff like that. Go up here and try to upgrade maybe a little bit, add a rocket turret or whatnot. Oh yeah, they're having some fun over there. Having some fun, but I'm busy building right now, guys, so you guys just take care of it. Take care of it over there. So let's go ahead and take this one out right here. I'm going to go ahead and add a missile turret right there on the corner. Now, of course, we're going to need some power, so we're going to have to get some power from up there, but should be fairly easy. Fairly easy to go ahead and try to grab that power, but you can see that that's not going to sit up here on the top. Maybe we can go ahead and put some of these things up here on the top a little bit. There we go. Take this, run it up there, kind of reverse that, then grab the actual, come on, grab the thing, move it down, try to get that max distance on it so we don't have to run too many more of them. Put another one down, connect these two together, pick this one up, move it down. Look how easy that is. Look how much easier that is. Bam. And then, of course, grab it, and I think we can make it there. There we go. And now we've got a rocket turret up and running. Up and running. Now, we've already got some rocket turrets over there running, and, of course, also a heavy laser. But well, let's just go ahead and put one here in the corner just in case somebody gets rowdy. They're going to get wiped out. Wiped out. So we're going to call that kill boxes confirmed and looking good. What else? We got some living quarters. Absolutely. This place is super styling when it comes to living quarters up there. And then also some artillery. So we're going to have to actually add an area right over here for artillery. I kind of feel like putting it around the top of the rocket here. So we're going to go ahead and add some more little spaces here. And we're going to go ahead and let's go into the concrete kit. Let's see if we can go ahead and use some of these small ones here. Take this out. There we go. See if we can just kind of work our way around here. Yeah, I'm going to speed up a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind because I'm showing you a lot of this stuff now. So kind of speed up a little bit. There we go. That's looking good. Looking good. Let's get our artillery going. Let's aim one artillery in this direction. Like so. Let's aim the other artillery kind of more that way. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, but now we need to assign some peeps to that artillery, and we literally have to say where are they at and then go and assign them. Or what we can do is we can, of course, use our computer to do that even easier. Well, actually, someone just volunteered. Wow, thank you for coming up here, lady. Now, of course, this is how you tell who the slackers are. The slackers are the people who come up and sit in the chairs. Those are the people who aren't doing anything. Look, here comes another guy. And you're like, Kismet, why is he purple? Well, I have a mod that tells me the people who are purple. That just lucked out right there. That just lucked out that I happen to have two people walking up. Though I could use the Vault Tec computer to control that. And let's actually get that just so you guys can see. Here under miscellaneous, there we go. And we'll get our Vault Tec computer just in case we need to control it later. There we go. And then we can go into the Vault Tec computer and we can see what everybody's doing. Let's see how many people are currently unemployed. I've got one person who's unemployed. We've got 3 farmers, 2 guards, a caravan. We have 3, 1 bartender, and then 1 unemployed. It tells you that we need more people here at this location. And I'm like, where is our radio beacons down below there? How many people do we have? Right now we have 10 people, because usually I send these people elsewhere. I send them to other settlements. So we'll have to wait for that to build up. But we do have one more person that we can assign to, say, to like the general store or to the weapons store. I'm probably going to send them to the weapons one. Let's go ahead and say, let's go to the weapons store. Now, of course, if I was in survival, I would always prioritize the doctor. I always do the doctor first, but I'm in very hard mode this playthrough. There we go. And then we look at vocational overview again, and we say, okay, what's everybody doing? Everybody's doing something. Nobody is unemployed. So looking good there. So we got, let's see, red rocket. Let's see, artillery, we've got that in place. We got trade centers, yes. The number of people right now, we have... And again, this is a great way to come back and say, okay, did my number of people go up? Why did they not go up? If they didn't go up, then something's wrong there. Something's wrong with your radio beacon or your particular location. Let's see, water is 20, power is 500. So we got plenty of power. Let's see. Hold on, we got a bit of a problem here. A bit of a problem that it's not calculating. There we go. Fix my calculation thingy here. Okay, there we go. What it does is, on this particular thing, the overseer, what it does is it does take the food and water, adds them together, and that's what defense you need to successfully defend your settlement more often, as well as to reduce the chance that that particular settlement is going to be attacked. But if you're like me and you do a lot of purified water, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're still going to get attacked anyway. How many beds we got? 26. Wow, we got plenty of beds. 26. Happiness currently at 84. That is very, very nice. 84 is a very, very high happiness level. I have gotten 100%. What you do is you put down about 13 vendors. That is for like the clinic, right? You put down like 13 clinics, put them all in there, wait a while, and then they'll go to 100%. It's very hard to have them at 100% all the time, though. Very, very difficult to do that. All right, so I think that's about it. This settlement is complete, and we have all our tracking numbers. This settlement's not doing anything specific, really just taking care of my peeps. All right, that's a done settlement. Let's go ahead and save. Coming in with the biddies. Thank you so much for those bits. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me catch up on chat here. Let's see. Again, what's up, Kismet? What's up? What size is that on your rifle? I'm just going to type, hey, your alerts are off. Nope, they're not off. They're on. They're on. Yeah, it takes a little while. It takes a little while for those alerts. My alerts are doing something weird today. Kez, I was wondering how you got your name, and does it have a background with hand testing, or is it different? No, my name comes from the fact that I have a tendency to answer questions or be a bit ahead of everybody else by about 2 minutes. When I was young, I would be hanging out with my friends, and I'd say, hey, let's go over here and let's do that, let's do this. Now, before probably some of you were born. And I'd say, let's go do this, let's go do that, man. Let's go have a good time doing all this stuff. And then literally one of my friends would walk up and say word for word what I just said without hearing what I said. And then everybody look at me and go, whoa, that's weird. That's like Kismet. And that's how nicknames are born, everybody. That's how nicknames are born. Sometimes I'll answer your questions in chat before I even look at them, which is just something that does happen. That's how I got that nickname. And it stuck. Now, the funny thing is, more people call me Kismet than actually my real name. That's how long I've had that name. That's when you know you've had a really, really long nickname. People will actually call that. And I actually answer to Kismet more often than my real name, which I think is pretty funny. Pretty funny. There you go. And if I was rich, I just changed that to my real name, because if you do it when you're rich, you're a kind of an eccentric person. But when you do it when you're not rich, then you're crazy. Then you're crazy. And then everybody's like, man, now I got to call him by this weird name. Are you the same age as Sean? I'm getting close. I'm getting close as my boy. There's my boy. I had to save my boy and kill my boy all at the same time. Thank you so much for those biddies, Gwen. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love up in here. Again, I like to catch up. Gotta go, Slam Bam. All right, take it easy, bro. Have a great night. Have a great night. Wowzers, the emotes, right? Lots of emotes coming in. Lots of people saying hi in the chat. I love it when people are hello and welcoming people in the chat. That's pretty cool. All right, Red Rocket is done, everybody. Let's rock and roll somewhere else. All right. So we got Red Rocket done. I say we run over to Abernathy Farm, do the checklist over there.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Yeah, well, get to work. I didn't want to talk. I want you to get to work. Whee! Boom! Nailed it. All right, let's run over here to Abernathy Farm up in here. Now, Abernathy Farm, we went a bit above and beyond. Just a smidge. Just a smidge here, as you will see. Now, I'm kind of massively overburdened right now because I'm grabbing all the loot from the different places as I go. Oh, man, it just wants to give me some more loot. Look at this. Well, thank you very much for that free loot just laying around there. Let's go over here and check out my tiny little settlement I have going over here at Abernathy Farm. It's just a little baby settlement. Or it might be a mega build. Look at this sucker. Look at this. Humongous settlement going on in here. What's up, everybody? Party at the disco. As you can see, we've got a massive vault system going here. Normally, I don't build at ground level, but this one was pretty fun. One of my favorite areas is this area back here where I've got all the food enclosed. So it's difficult for them to destroy my food and get back there. They have to actually go into the vault itself like this and then make their way around back here into this area. You see everybody working on food. Of course, we're farming over here big time. Trying to make those monies. Trying to make them dollar bills. All right, let's run that checklist, everybody. Let's run the checklist here on Abernathy Farm. So did we scrap and clear this area? Yes, we did. Is it part of the supply line? Yes, it is. We'll check that one. Do we have a radio beacon? Ooh, that's a good question. Do we put our radio beacon back? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's get up here on the top and take a look. I don't see a radio beacon, but that doesn't mean it's not hiding here somewhere. I don't see it. Over here. Now, you always want to have your radio beacon going because sometimes stuff happens, which I'm not going to tell you what it is, at your settlements, and of course, then you're going to need new settlers. Either because of your fault or because events happen or something happens that causes that. Now, normally I should be able to put this up on the top like this, but sometimes it gets a little funky, as you can see. So we want to go ahead and put that radio beacon right up here. And of course, I find scrolling away from me does help, right? Like scrolling way out here and trying to get right on the edge like this. And then we're going to go ahead and aim it toward the city here. Not that it really makes any difference, but in RP it does. There we go. Now we got the radio beacon going in case we run out of people. We've got 27 people here right now. But we got that off the checklist. All right, where is the quick travel? Well, I don't really know. Let's go ahead and check that quick travel right over here. Again, we're doing an inspection of each settlement by Vault Tec here. Some Vault Tec inspections as well as some Vault Tec installs today. Oh, there it is. See, that's not... it doesn't give me the option. Let's go ahead and save. It doesn't give me the option to put one down, so that means there's one already here. And again, the way to find out where it's at is to teleport to this particular location because we're in very hard. We're not in survival mode. In survival mode, you can't quick travel. But in very hard, you can. Oh! Somebody wants to get rowdy.
Sorry. Should have just run.
Got smoked a Rooney. And as you can see, my Kismet kill box, this has a massive amount of turrets. You don't need this many, but it's nice to have that many. As you can see, they completely annihilated whatever was on my provisioner down there. You can kind of see their bodies laying down right there. They got wiped out. Absolutely wiped out. All right, now I forgot to look where I was, but I think it was right down here where I teleported in. Somewhere. There it is right there. So it's actually underneath the thing here. We probably need to move that. That's probably not a great position for that. We'll kind of move this out of the way. We'll grab that fast travel target. And where do we want to appear? Where do we want to appear when we come in here? Say this place is getting attacked. Where do we want to appear? Well, I'm going to say up here would be a great place because then you can run and see where your stuff's being attacked from, right? So if I appear right here, oh wait, there's some action, then I can run to whatever side the action is going on. So that's a great place for it. So let's go ahead and say yes for the quick travel. Now, of course, I put my quick travel down right here, so I'd want probably a quick shop by it, which is basically going to be just our thing here, our little stove. We'll go ahead and get our stove in here. I kind of feel like putting down all the crafting things too. That's kind of a good idea. Actually, as we go along here, we'll go ahead and put the crafting things down as well. Kind of look like a good spot right in here for the crafting stuff. Right along this wall here. So we've got a cooking one up there, but we'll go ahead and put one down here. So we'll say, okay, they can do some cooking. They can go ahead and use the chemistry station. Let's turn that one, whichever is the right way. I always forget which way is the right way of this one. I'm going to say this way. And then I got the chemistry station. Let's go ahead and get the armor workbench, which this one is this way. And then we're going to get... Now, I have some mods in here that give me some other stuff, too. But I'm just going to use the basic ones. Where is the ammunition one? In here somewhere. Weapons. There we go. And then the weapons workbench as well. So they all have some workbenches. And there we go. So we've got the workbenches down. Actually, I'm going to add that as a column. I'm going to add that as a column. Hold on. Let's see. Insert column to the right. And we're going to say workbenches. workbenches. Damn. All right. We're going to add that as a column to check that on each and every settlement as we go. All right. Do we have a bell system so we can call everybody together when we need them? Yes, we do. Now, one of the things with the bell that you want to do is you want to put it out in kind of an open space, like I have it right here. And then also another good thing to do is actually to put a chair by it. Now, the reason why you want to put a chair by it is so that you can basically sit in the chair to forward time. Like if you're trying to get all of your people together, like this, so you can see what everybody's doing or whatnot, you can go ahead and just get in the chair. Oh, gotta get my power armor first. Gotta get out of my power armor first. There we go. My fusion core. Sit in the chair. And then what I can do is just forward time by 1 hour, and then all of a sudden, swoosh! Just like that. I just saved you a lot of your life, a lot of time out of your life just now. So as you can see, you don't have to wait around for him to show up. Great to do that. And then, of course, you can also hold down V and then check what all these people are doing, right? That all these people are actually doing something, right? We got different people doing that. We got this guy doing the other thing, and this guy's doing food and so forth. And that lady needs some clothes, and yada, 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 yada. All right, and that's another thing I need to add in here. What I always meant to add in here, and probably put that way at the end. Say right here after Trade Center. Let's go ahead and also add here to the overseer's settlement overseer. Let's go ahead and add gear, peeps gear. That means like gear up my people, right? To give them different weapons and armor and all that stuff as well. So I haven't done that yet. I'm going to probably do that another time. Not tonight, because that's pretty involved. That does take a while to do that. Did we scrap everything? Yes. Do we have a trough for our moo-moos? Yes, we do. Inside there, where our guy is. Do we have kill boxes? Absolutely. Oh. Let's undo that. There we go. Do we got kill boxes? Do we have living? Do we have artillery? Doesn't look like we have artillery yet, but I know the perfect place to put it. Right up here. So let's go ahead and get our artillery in. And then we'll choose a couple of these people to be on artillery. Wow, really? Did you fall? Really? Put one that way. It doesn't really matter where you put these, by the way. You'll still have access to that artillery. So let's see. Who do we got here? This person's on food. Probably grab her. Put her over there. Now, you don't really have to have this many people on artillery, but I like to put two of them in there just to make sure I've got it covered. All right, so there we go. We got 2 people on artillery. That is good to go. Do we have a trade center? Let's go ahead and check. Let's go ahead and check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. We're getting our power armor again. Let's go. Get in that power armor and get it going on. Back on track. Exactly. You put the radio beacon yesterday. Did I put it yesterday? Do I have it somewhere? I'm sure I have it somewhere. There's one there. Oh, did I? Wait a minute. That's right. Maybe I put it out here. Somewhere. If I put one, I don't remember it. But if you got 2 of them, no big deal. Alright, so we got that done. Trade centers. So let's go in. Let's check for that trade center action. Into the main vault here. And right in here, look at this. Yes, a nice little trade center going on. We can check that one off right there. And again, let's go ahead and work on our number of people and all of that. Let's go ahead and go into the workbench. And let's see, we've got 27 people.
Damn mole rats have been at the potatoes again.
Wasn't there that trader came through selling traps?
Sure, but he was charging so much I could sell him Lucy and that still wouldn't cover it.
Blake Abernathy, shame on you. That's our daughter you're talking about.
Just telling you how it is, dear.
There we go. Sorry, I had to move my microphone out of the way. Sometimes it's hard to type on the thing with my microphone right in the way. So yeah, 27 people, 114 food, 30 water, 100 power, 577 defense. That's way too much, but hey, it's fun. 29 beds and 82% happiness. Look at that. Wowzers. Wowzers. Wow, wow, wow. That is a lot of defense. A lot of defense. The minimum defense I actually need is 144. So looking good there. So we got all of that squared away here at Abernathy Farm. Let's go ahead and save that. Let's move on to the next settlement right here that we've already kind of geared up a little bit. And that is, of course, the Starlight Drive-In. We're going to go ahead and do some checklists on that. And we're just going to build and checklist and build and checklist and build and checklist as we go along until we've got all of our settlements squared away. And hello there, Buddy Run. What's up? Kids, I like the wide hallway crafty approach. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, very rarely do I use those wide hallways. There's not too many settlements that those are that are big enough for those wide hallways. That's pretty cool. Kismet, how many DLCs do you have? I have them all. I have them all installed right now. This is my first modded playthrough. I've played 2,400 hours live right here since day one of Fallout 4. Never stopped playing because it has a really high replayability. I've played in normal mode, survival mode, the new survival mode in melee mode. That's right, the hardest mode in the game, the hardest way you can play it, and we absolutely crushed it. We destroyed it up here in the game because that's the way I play games. I don't just play them, I destroy them. I crush games. And I show you guys how to do the same. Like this a massive build here. Check out this beautiful build here at the drive-in. Check out, we've got, of course, the hanging kill box out here, watching out for bad guys. We got another kill box down there. We've got a fighting arena down there as well. Look at this gigantic vault we have going here. Looks fantastic. One of my favorite builds here that I've done, and I've done a few. Well, I've done a lot. Here at the drive-in. Again, dude in here in his tidy whities defending against any bad guys who want to poke their faces out, which I strongly suggest against because you're going to get smoked. You're going to get absolutely smoked. Now, not only did we do that, but we went to the mega build stage where we put down flooring to cover the entire floor. We built walls around the entire thing. Do we need to do that? Absolutely not. All you need is a couple Kismet kill boxes. You can defend your entire settlements. You don't have to put anybody on guarding or any of that stuff. But I did. Just because I can. Now, these are from the Vault Tec DLC. These are like roadblocks or guard stations that they will come and stand at to defend the settlement as well. You can see them kind of way over there standing at attention, taking care of that. And again, all you need is one of these right here, the Kismet kill box, and you'll be good to go. Good to go. So let's go ahead and begin here. Now this is the Starlight Drive-In. Have we scrapped and cleared? Yes. Supply line. Yes. Beacon. Where is my radio beacon? Where is my radio beacon? Have I put it somewhere? I can't remember where. The problem with these big mega builds is sometimes you can't remember where you put your stuff. I think it's down there. Yep. I can see it right down there. There's our radio beacon doing its thing. Doing its thing down there. So that's a yes on the radio beacon. Do we have quick travel? Yes, we do, because we actually traveled and we ended up right there. Do we have a quick shop? Well, actually, we could use the chemistry station right here, or as the actual quick shop. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How you doing? Look at you looking good. Look like a gangster. Look like a wasteland tycoon. All right, quick shop, yes. Do we got workbenches? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think we've done workbenches here other than the chemistry station. We do have kind of a quick access to the roof there. We've got our guard station. Look, Sheffield is the guard. He's guarding against anybody coming up from down below, which I think is hilarious. Oh, blowing it up! Jonah Birch with the host. Thank you so much for that, auto host. Appreciate that. Also, Spaccato coming in with the follow. Thank you so much. And also, Joe Getador. That is a long name. Also, let's see. Landrel. Thank you so much. Also for the follow. Who else we got? Massive amount of hosts there. Well, thank you, everybody, for those follows. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Also, thanks to all those things. Haven't been really paying attention. As you can see, I've been in the zone. I've been in the zone. Occasionally, I do get zoned in. If I do get zoned in, just use my name. Use my name right here, Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red, attached to the top of my chat, because sometimes I'm building, sometimes I'm explaining, sometimes I'm in the middle of a firefight. Whatever it is I'm doing, sometimes I'm very focused, and then what I do is I kind of go and I do stuff, and then I check my chat. And then I do stuff, and then I check my chat. I don't just sit and watch the chat the entire time, because it does take focus sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. So just keep that in mind. But if you put my name in there, it will attach to the top of the chat. It'll stay there until I'm ready, and I come back, and I see it sitting right there, and all your questions are right there, and I will definitely get to them. So if I don't get to them instantaneously, know that I will come back. And look at oh! Hold on, we're getting so rowdy. Dude got smoked. Don't come by my settlement, that's all I got to say. Stay off my lawn. All right, who else we got? Nooshki, Game Killer, Final Nightmare coming in with a host. Anon with a host. We got Hockey Bud coming in. Utrom, Advance Wars coming in as well. We got Hannibal. We've got Nightshade, Baby Girl coming in. Great to see you in here, Baby Girl. Reclining Gamer as well, and of course Jonah and Walt the Cat coming in with the host as well. Thank you so much for hosting the channel. You guys are earning those Kiz Caps now. If you guys are not overburdened with Kiz Caps like me, and if you're not tatted up like Kismet is, right here, baby. That's right, tatted up, ready to go. The Wasteland Tycoon, right here, ready to rock it. Check it out, boom, the Wasteland Tycoon. Ready to rock it up. What can I say? What can I say? Those are temporary tattoos, by the way, everybody. I hate pain.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
I love tattoos. I think they're beautiful, but I don't like the pain. I don't like the pain that goes with them. So if you want to get yourself some epic temporary tattoos, find me at TwitchCon, and I'll give you some of those as well. Those are really nice and super expensive, thanks to my awesome supporter, sponsor, Sticker U for those. A really, really amazing job. Fantastic job. Now, if you need some stickers, if you need tattoos, temporary tattoos for an event or a party or a wedding or something really fun like that, oh man, I cannot recommend them enough. They are fantastic at what they do. Probably the best I've ever seen at what they do. Please, 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 do me a favor. Go down below the stream, click that Sticker U button down there, and of course, go check them out. Now, if you use my name, Kismet, if you use my name, Kismet, while you're over there, you'll get 10% off.
Take things one day at a time.
You get 10% off at Sticker U if you use my name when you check out. So go check them out. They got a whole bunch of other epic stuff as well, decals and stuff like that. They even do like really big stuff too, really big decals and stuff. So check them out. Go show Sticker U some love for, of course, sponsoring the stream and, of course, bringing you guys some epic loot for TwitchCon. Yeah. So again, what's up, guy? Do your job. Do your job, bro. I don't know what your job is, but go do it. All right. Let's keep going here, everybody. Let's see. Starlight Drive-In. We did that. Oh, workbenches. That's what we were going to do. Workbenches. Let's go over here. We got Cogsworth. Oh, we got to murder by Cogsworth, right? We got to get him going. Now, right here, of course, you can see I have a cooking stove. So let's go ahead and move our cooking stove over a little bit. And let's go ahead and fill in the rest of these particular crafting stations. Now, typically, crafting stations are more toward you, but your actual people do use them. So we're going to go ahead and try to put it down without obstructing the walkway there. So we've got an armor bench there. Let's go ahead and get the weapon bench in. And we've already got a chemistry bench, so we're looking good there. Weapon bench way down here. I like this particular bench. And let's go ahead and give it a little bit of room here. There we go. Maybe take this in, angle it in a little bit. There we go. We've got all those going. And which one are we missing? I kind of feel like we're missing one. We've got the armor. We've got the weapons. We've got the food. What do we need? I mean, I think that's it. We got the chemistry one. Yep, and we got the cooking one. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, so we're going to call that yes on the Starlight Drive-In here. Bam, a Rooney. let's go ahead and drop that in. Now, if you guys are like, Kismet, what the heck are you doing, bro? What the heck are you doing? What are you looking up there for? Hold on. Let me see if I can find... I don't know if I can show... I don't know if I have this set up anymore so I can show it. But I can take a screenshot of it. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of it real quick, and I'll show it to you what I'm doing right over here. I'm going to use a fantastic tool called the snippet tool. And I'm going to go ahead and just grab it and basically show you guys what I'm doing here. There we go. Let me save this. Call it Overseers list. There we go. And we're just sticking the pictures. Then I'll go ahead and load it up here for you so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. I have a spreadsheet that you guys can use, by the way. You go grab that spreadsheet. You can highlight everything. You can copy it, and you can paste it into your own Google spreadsheet, or you can go up to the file menu and go ahead and save it out. You obviously can't modify mine, but you can go ahead and add it for you guys to use. And it works really, really good. If you want to manage your settlements, it helps you remember what you're trying to do. There we go. It looks like this. So as you can see, we're just going through the various different checklists here. Right now, we are doing Starlight Drive-In. So yes, we've scrapped and cleared. Yes, we've done the supply line. The beacon, you can see way up on the top. Way up there. Let me get my arrow here. Make this a little bit easier. Bada bing. There we go. Right across the top here, you can see where the different things are. So scrap and clear, supply line, beacon, quick travel, etc., right across the top of there. And of course, I'm filling in what has been done and what hasn't been done. Right now, some of this is actually from last time when I played, so so that stuff I'll clear as I add it here as well. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and continue adding stuff here to that tracker. So Starlight Drive-In, where are we at? We're at. Let's find my cursor. Find my cursor. There we go. Starlight Drive-In. We are at living quarters. Well, I think I gave him a little bit of a living quarters. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think I gave him an epic one. A nice glassed-in room where they can chill out without the rain hitting them on the head. Bam. There we go. We're going to say yes to that. Artillery. I don't think we've added artillery. So we're going to need a place to add artillery, a place that they can access. Kind of feeling like right in the corner there. Right in the corner, maybe on both sides, just to make it look cool. Now, of course, we could add supports down below here, and we could do all sorts of stuff, but there's only so much time in the stream. Only so much time in the stream, everybody. We're just doing a normal stream today as well. I'm not extending the stream today because I have a whole bunch of stuff I have to do in the morning. But normally, I do extend the stream if you guys do donate toward my mods. And we will get back to that, of course, next stream. And we're just going to go ahead and just add a little bit to this part right here. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put ourselves a nice little artillery there. Very nice. This person's on guard duty. Let's put him on artillery instead. Bam.
Sure.
There we go. Look at some people up on the top there. What are you guys doing up there? Crazies. Bunch of crazies. Now, same thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and just do the same thing here. I'm going to go ahead and extend this area over here. Just trying to create a little walkway here. There we go. And back over here to special. Now, of course, you can't do this this kind of artillery stuff until you have gotten your other stuff squared away. Is that the same person? I can't remember. We'll grab her and we'll put her over there. Oh, Vault Tec coming in! Boom! Dropping that massive sub love. Thank you so much to Vault Tec. Let's see some love and hype in the chat for Vault Tec. Appreciate that. So that artillery is going. Let's go ahead and check this side. I think I assigned the same lady to the other one. And the way we'll know, yep, I did. See how it's red up there where it says requires? That means I just assigned the same person to the same thing. But that's okay. We just happen to have some slackers walking around here on the roof. Oh, these guys are on food. I don't want to reassign them. Let's see who we can find. Let's see. Who do we got? Oh, let's put, now let's leave Preston on guard duty. Let's go ahead and get this person right here with the hat. This person with the hat. So I went and I rolled over. I hit E to select her. And then we're going to go ahead and walk all the way back this way. Very slowly, though, because we're overburdened. And then we're going to assign.
Got it.
Oops, I just assigned her to that one. Darn it. Whatever works. Now she's unassigned. Whatever works. I assigned her to that side. I'll assign her to this side.
Sure.
There we go. Okay, now we've got that artillery going. There she goes. Go get that artillery going on. We'll go up here on the top. Chill out up here and watch her doing her thing. There we go. All right, she's got it going. We're going to go ahead and say artillery at the Starlight Drive-In is, yes. There we go. Trade center. Do we have all of our trade centers down so that they can do trading and whatnot? Now, I actually like to do the trade centers for this particular location. Trade centers on the ground level. Right? So right here, look, we've got all this empty space. Great place for a trade area. Now, I have built many a times. This is actually one of my main trade areas. But we're going to go ahead and build one right now. Now, of course, you have to build up your caps, your physical caps on yourself to do a lot of these trade areas. Of course, the trade areas are going to make you money at every single location. So we want to definitely have those running. So let's go ahead and go right here. We're going to go ahead and put the trader down. And I kind of feel like we're going to start right here in the middle. And then we'll go trader. Then we'll go weapons, because that's always the one I'm looking for. Now, if you notice, there's already a 1 there. And I'm going to show you it's right here. There's already a 1 there, right down there. Now, the reason why that 1 is there is because I've already stored one of these in the workbench. So if I've stored it in the workbench, I don't have to repay for it again, or I don't have to reuse my resources to put that particular thing down again, which is really great. That is really great when you're kind of strapped on cash. So you can just kind of store it in the workbench and then, of course, bring it back out again. Only at this location, though. Only at the location in which you created it. All right, and then again, notice the ones that I put together, the general, the clinic, and the weapons. And then what we're going to do is just kind of on the other side here, we're going to go ahead and do the other part where we do, let's see, let's do food and drink first. Like this. This way they can go to the bar. Let's do armor. Now, I really like these ones that they added because they are way easier to snap to each other, way easier to assign people to those particular things. There we go, looking good. Now, of course, we need more people to assign this to, and I'm going to go ahead and... Oh! Bob the Builder! Thank you, Walt the Cat, coming in with that $5 dono. Let's show him some love in the chat, everybody. Let's show him lots and lots of love for not only the sub love, but also the donation to my mods to get them to TwitchCon. I see Party in the chat. Woo! Who's ready for another best stream ever? Exactly. This is the best stream ever I've ever done. Right here. You're in the right one. Arnon says, the passages are dangerous. On the Starlight. Exactly. You gotta like the Starlight. You gotta like the Starlight. You gotta like the tattoos. How you guys liking the tats? How you guys liking it? Check it out right here. Boom. Right there. We got the Kismet tattoo. It is absolutely massive. It is absolutely massive. Of course, right over here, we got, of course, the Wasteland Tycoons tattoo going on. Right there, everybody. Right there. Got some ink. Got some ink going on. Now, those are temporary tattoos if you're just coming into the stream. Some temporary tattoos that I got done for TwitchCon. I got them in early for once, which is awesome. And, of course, I just tested them out today, and they work fantastically. So if you want to get tatted and also have a chance of winning epic loot, if you get tatted, you win additional epic loot at TwitchCon. You can win it very nicely up and down. Up and down. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's see. What do we want to do? We put that down. But you know what? We're going to kind of jazz it up a little bit. Let's jazz it up a little bit, everybody, so that it's kind of a cool little area for our peeps to chill out at. Now, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get an idea. Actually, I think I could just probably run it off the side of this. Let's go ahead and run it off the side of this wall right here. We can kind of snap one up here. We'll let it snap one. Nope, then not going to let it snap that one. All right, we'll work around it. There we go. Yeah, I know I can make it do what I wanted to do. See, that's the greatest thing about this game, is when you figure out exactly how to do what you want to do every single time, which is what I just did, right? See how I kind of backward walked that thing right into the position I want it to be? And then now I'm going to go ahead and create these overhangs that are going to hang out, come straight out from here like this. And I'll take this one out, and then we'll go ahead and run this across here like this. And we're going to create what I call the overhang, right? Like this. I think it's kind of a little bit high, though. A little bit high up. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want it down lower. Yeah, I think lower is going to be better. All right, let's go ahead and bring that down. Now, see, I'm very decisive. If I see something that I don't like and I want to change it, I will just change it right away. There we go. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and just add a little bit of an overhang like this. Kind of feel like we're going to go ahead and add a double overhang like this. And we can actually do this instead. Instead of putting this in here, let's go ahead and actually use the larger ones. See if we can get it to... Oh, wrong one. This one. We can get it to backtrack a little bit. See how it jumps from there to there? Can't quite get it to go exactly where we want to go. I know that it does it. There we go. So I kind of backed up a little bit so that I could get it exactly the way I want it. Same thing here. Back up a little bit of finagling, a little bit of fuddling with it. Now we've got a pretty decent overhang. The thing's not centered, though. It's not centered. So we're going to go ahead and nudge it. Nudge it. Nudge it a little bit. There we go. Looking good. And we'll go ahead and just, what the heck, we'll hang this out a little bit further this way. Like that. And then we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of embellishment. Now we're just kind of embellishing this area. Does it really have any effect? Not really. Not really. But there's something that I really like about just coming in here and adding a bit of lighting to my various areas here. Now, of course, we've got to get the power down here to where this is, right? But that's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. We know what to do, right? We just get one of these power pylons. We go ahead and look for where there's a connection. We put this right up above here. And we can go ahead and try to grab this. Try to use your scroll wheel. Try to get it. Oh, man, it's just a little bit further than I can get while from down here. But that's okay. We'll jetpack up here. We'll hold down the space bar or hit the space bar. We'll scroll wheel. And I think we got a lock on there. I think we got a lock. I think it's a little bit too far. A little bit too far. Let's grab this. Let's move it closer. And again, let's see if we can just kind of grab it. Can't grab it from there. Too far. All right, we got an idea. Jetpack. Get ourselves up here. Hit that space bar. Try to run it down from up above. See how much easier that is? Bam, there we go. And the second we kick that in, of course, it's going to send that wireless power. And now we've got lit up. Very, very cool. A very nice lit up area there. And you know what? I feel like kind of doing a complete overhang here. And don't worry, we'll add some structure to it as well. Now, of course, we can also use the roofs if we want to. Kind of do more of a roof than this kind of stuff. So we can go ahead and try to take this out. See if we can get that roof to snap in there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead. Just try to bring it all the way over. We'll fix the rest of those in a second. Like this. And let's go ahead and then just put in... can get a wall in there. There we go. We'll put a wall in there just so it looks like it's holding it up. We can also create some kind of cross supports. Now, I don't want to put a full wall in there because it'll basically just try to block the whole thing, right? So we want to kind of use the side of it like this. And then what we want to do is try to snap some pieces in there, right? Some of these pieces right in here. Now, it's not going to work because you got the floor and you've got that in the way. And, of course, if I offset the floor and I go in and I try to finagle it, then it might work, and then I have to offset the ceiling and all of that. But what we can do is, instead of this big long wall here, is we can try to walk our stuff, right? So we can go ahead and just do this, and then we take this out. And then we just kind of use 2 of these to walk it. Where we want it to go. And of course we use 2 of them, that looks pretty good. Or we can just use 1, that looks pretty good as well. And again, same thing, take that out. We'll go ahead and use the wall again. And of course we can also use the smaller wall. Try to snap that in there, but it's kind of a bit more awkward to snap that one. So let's try to snap the big one and see if it lets us do it. And I also find backing up and scrolling all the way out using your scroll wheel on your mouse. I have a Razer Naga, so I go ahead and just scroll all the way forward to do that. By the way, if you do like Razer gear, make sure to use that Razer affiliate link down below there. I strongly recommend the Naga. I have 3 Nagas. I even replaced my Mac mouse with a Naga. That's how much I like the Nagas. They are very, very good. And they also last a really, really long time, too. So it's not like you're buying a new mouse every year. Like when you buy those super cheap mouses, you know, that are like 20 bucks or whatever. They do last a real long time. There we go. All right, so we've got some supports now. Looking good. Now we'll go ahead and fill in again with our kind of area here. And kind of fill there. And let's take this one out. And that one there. I feel like we need 1 more on this side. If you hear heavy breathing, that's my guy being overburdened. All right. I brought that out a little bit. Take this out. We'll take these out. Let's go ahead and snap this in here. Like that. Kind of rework this a little bit. Kind of feel like we want to put this like that. Then over here, a bit more of this action. Liking it, liking it. Now, one of the problems that we have right now is, of course, this central beam is in the way now, right? It's in the way of our kind of side areas there, right? And it doesn't quite look good right there because it actually needs another one in there like this to try to give it kind of a symmetrical look, right? So we've got 2 on that side. We've got 1 on this side. I kind of feel like we need to take that one out as well. Take this out. Put this here. Put this here. Then go in and fix this support again. Again, we'll try to snap that. We'll try to scroll out from us. Doesn't quite snap onto that, but the big wall will snap. We got to kind of work that. Then back to the small ones. Snap that in there, take this out, walk that. And again, oh, take that out. Big wall. Get that snapped in there. See, once you know stuff works, that's really the most powerful thing in the game. The most powerful thing in any game, or really in life in general, is to know that something is actually possible. Because I know that's possible. I know that I could walk that into place, and now it looks like it's got some supports. Maybe we need 1 more thing there. See, now it's got some supports holding it up, right? And then, of course, we can go back, put all that power back in again, or the lighting that we really like here. And let's say right there. Right here, and right there. Same thing over here. Right there, and right there. And you're like, Kismet, there's no light on that side, bro. There's no lighting. Well, that's okay, because now that it's connected, it makes it nice and easy. Whoa, blowing it up, Megan, coming in with the host. Thank you so much for that host love. Notice that I just moved that over, right? Move that over, the power pylon, and now the whole entire thing is lit up. Pretty awesome. Let's see. And again, thank you for that donation. Thank you for that sub love. What else we got? People blowing up the channel up in here. We got C the Hitman. We got Crazy coming in. Zolovich coming in with the follow. And Megan coming in with a massive host. If you're coming in from Megan's channel, come on in. Relax. Take it easy. Put your feet up on the furniture. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm a partner streamer. You can see right up there, check mark. Took me 2 years. That's right. Of course, we just had my 1 year partner anniversary just a few, I think it was middle of this week. Maybe it was last week. I have a bit of a problem remembering stuff because I have sleep apnea and vertigo, but I'm doing what I love to do right now, and that is playing some games. Kismet, can you get a robot to run a store at night? Myrna Percy situation. I cannot. I actually cannot get people who are companions to work. They said they fixed it, but they didn't. To actually work on these particular locations. Now, this person right here is unassigned, so you know what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start by assigning them to the general or to the weapons. This person right here is unassigned. We're going to go ahead and assign them to general. Right there. Now, how do I know they're unassigned? Because they were purple right there. And again, the way that we can go ahead and make it easier on ourselves down here is to actually drag everybody down here. Right? To drag everybody down in this location so that we can see who's working and see who's not working. We can also use the Vault Tec kit to assign them. But then what it does, sometimes it'll assign someone like Cogsworth to the vending, right? Like if I go ahead and take him and assign him to the restaurant, you'll see that he usually does not work as a vendor, right? And he'll also, after a little bit, he'll just stop vending. He'll just stop doing vending at all. But we'll see. We'll go ahead and assign him and see what happens. Now, what we're going to do also is we're going to go ahead and put down a chair right here. Again, part of our thing here. And I like to use this chair for some reason. It reminds me of Mama Murphy's chair. We'll go up here. We'll hit the bell. We'll get out of the power armor. We'll take our fusion core out so nobody gets rowdy and takes our fusion core. Takes off with our power armor.
Which of that load to drop.
And there we go. See our people coming in, but watch this as I go ahead and go forward by 1 hour. All of a sudden, whoosh, everybody's there. Is that cool or what, Timol Paul? Super cool.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
That's because I'm awesome. Now, what it's going to do is go ahead and allow me to go into workshop mode here. I'm going to go back, hit the bell real quick so nobody walks off. And then what it does allows me to see all of my people. So I can go through each and every person and say, okay, what are all these people doing? Like we've actually got a legendary vendor here, Sheffield. We're going to go ahead and take Sheffield. And, of course, I'm going to put him on the bar because, you know why? Because he's an ex-alcoholic. I know, that seems kind of mean. We've also got this settler right here who's purple, who is doing an absolute nothing. So we're going to go ahead and put him on the clinic. And what else we got? We got Sturgis. We got various different settlers doing food or defense up in here. And, of course, how many settlers we got? We got 20 settlers. We got this dude up here who's doing nothing. Look at him. Oh, he's a provisioner. Okay. We don't want to assign him to nothing. We got her already on there. We got this guy on food. So we don't want to take people off food, though. So we have to kind of decide. This guy with no clothes on. Let's get him over here. Let's put him on clothing.
Okay.
Because there's a funny irony there. There's a funny irony. He's on clothing. What's this girl doing? She's doing food. Who else we got on guard duty here? Preston. Preston, my brah. Now look at that. See, Cogsworth is unassigned again. Right? He's unassigned. We assigned him to there. Now we've assigned it there. Let's go ahead and assign him to armor.
Can't do.
Oh, he can't do, he says. All right. But he did anyway. He says he can't do, but he did anyway. Now, of course, they're all assigned now. And, of course, we go to Cogsworth. We want some armor from Cogsworth.
Hey, Cogsworth.
Shall I accompany you, sir?
See? No right now.
No, not now.
All right, then.
So, assigning companions or robots, which basically are companions, to stuff just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So you have to find somebody else to do it instead. Uh-oh, radiation storm coming in. This guy's on guard duty. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy to make us some money. Right here on armor. There we go. Now, when I set him to armor, notice that Cogsworth now becomes unassigned. Because it basically kicks him out of there and assigns it to them. You guys do it over here. Guys trying to get out that wall. Is that better? I'm gonna have to put a door there for you. Too bad. All right. Another thing I can do, by the way, is enclose the entire settlement. I might have to do that on a set. I mean, build it up so high that the entire settlement is enclosed. Man, I could do that at Abernathy Farm, 20 stories up. The entire inside of it would be enclosed. Where can we do that? We'll have to do that at a settlement. We'll add that to our list of things to do. All right, so there we go. So we got that done. We got that assigned. As you can see, it looks really cool at nighttime with the lighting. Oh, we got a little bit of lighting over here that needs this to be a little bit closer. See if we can grab that from this side. And we'll go ahead and move it a little bit this way. Make sure all the lighting is on. There we go. All right, now we got all the lighting on. We got ourselves a cool little area here as well. And of course, we can enclose this if we wanted to. We can do a lot of different stuff if we so choose to.
Huh?
Huh? Huh? I bet you're excited for Fallout 76. Absolutely am. I've already got my collector's edition ordered. I've already got my beta code. Already put my beta code in. I am ready to rock and roll the second it drops. You know I'll be playing it 24/7 right here on stream for you guys. We're going to have some serious fun in that game. Now, of course, if you'd like to be part of the Wasteland Tycoons, you'd like Kismet, show us something epic. Hold on. Hold on. First, I'm wearing my Overburden with Kizcap shirt. Can't get them anymore. Limited edition. Of course, also, if you want to be epic, you'll want to join the Wasteland Tycoons right here, everybody. You'll want to join the Wasteland Tycoons. And the way to do that is, of course, to go to discord.gg/Kismet. And, of course, go on there, go in the lurker chats at Kismet. I would like to be part of your Wasteland 76 crew, and you will have people backing you up. Now, I don't care if you're on Xbox. I don't care if you're on PS4. I don't care if you're on PC. There's people in there of all of those different types who have all those different machines who, of course, will back you up day one. That's what you want. You want people backing you up day one in the Wasteland, no matter what you're on. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, and go in there and check it out. Check it out. All right, Starlight Drive-In, we put in all of the info. Let's go ahead and actually update the info here. Let's go ahead and save. I don't remember if I saved or not. There we go. Let's update our info, and then we're done here. We'll move on to the next one. All right. Oh, we got 20 people here now. See, since we updated this, there were only 10 people here. So there are 20 people here now. There's 60 food instead of 18 food. Water. I have 0 water. Oh, I forgot to do some water for them. See, that's why I use the checklist, in case you forget stuff. In case you forget the stuff. Thank you so much for dropping the jab in a jar. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in, become part of the Wasteland Tycoons. That's messed up. An anonymous one from the Robot Workshop. There you go. Arnold Show coming in, showing the wings off, bomb wings. There you go. I should probably go to sleep. Night, kids and chat. Good night, Gage, man. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, buddy. Early October or later 76. It's supposed to be early October for console, and then probably late October for PC. Now, hopefully I'm able to stream it live at TwitchCon. If not, we'll just talk about it at TwitchCon while I'm there, as well as play some Fallout 4 and highlight all the latest stuff we have learned about it. Because, of course, we're going to learn a lot about it when they are in that beta going on. And then we'll go ahead and put down some water, some agua. Now, there's actually water here that you can access underneath here, right, which I've kind of covered up now. But you can access water under there. So where do we want to put our water that'll be fairly safe against attack? Well, I would probably say way over here is probably a good spot. Right up against this edge here, because not too many mobs show up over here. It's a nice little safe place, and we can run some water to it. Now, of course, we want to use the more advanced ones here, part of the Wasteland Workshop. DLC. So we're going to go ahead and just run 3 of those right over here. There we go. Nice little sequence. We'll chain them together. And then, of course, we've got some power up above here that we're running over to our hanging kill box, which we can see it way up there, looking sweet. Now, of course, we need to get up there, so we can go ahead and tie it into that. We'll go ahead and just use our temporary stairs right here, so we can just kind of walk right up there. Of course, we can also try to jump up there with the jetpack. A little bit more difficult to do that. We just want to go ahead and tie in there, run it down right there, and of course, it's going to tie into all the rest of the vault. And there we go. Looking good. So we got that water. And again, this is why I use the checklist in case I forget to do stuff like I totally did right there. Like I totally did forget to put that in there. What power do we have? We have 103 power. We're looking good. Defense, we have 438. That ought to do it. That ought to do it, everybody. Beds, 46. Wow, that's a lot of beds. And happiness currently at 81, so it's gone up by about 8%. Very, very nice. There we go. And again, this, I mean, I'm not going to remember all of this stuff. I'm not going to remember what the stats were before, and that's why I use my Settlement Overseer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's literally this thing right here. Boom. It's basically a spreadsheet that you can go ahead and download that I created for you. By the way, it also calculates whether you have enough. It'll actually turn red. It's what's called conditional formatting, if you're familiar with spreadsheets, where it'll pop up and say, wait a minute, you don't have enough water, right? And it'll turn red in that square to warn you that you don't have enough water in that location. Now, you can go ahead and copy mine. Just highlight the whole thing, copy it, go into Google Spreadsheets, paste it in there because that's free. Or you can go ahead and save it out, open up an Excel or whatever spreadsheet program that you use. And then you use it to track your settlements as well. I know I hook you guys up. What can I say? I totally hook you guys up here in the stream. So that one's good. So again, we're going through that particular checklist. I believe that's it. I believe this settlement is rocking and rolling. This baby is done. Let's go ahead and do the save action, and let's move on to the next one. Where else have we been? We have been up here to 10 Pines Bluff. Let's go check out that. Let's go ahead and do the checklist on it. See how it's looking. See how it's looking. Now, of course, the first thing I always do at settlements, most often, is I scrap everything at the particular settlements and go from there. Go from there. Hey, Kez in chat, how's it going? Just got off work and home safe. Oh, glad you got home safe, Keyblade Knight. Going good, going good. We're making some serious progress right now. So can I apply the stuff here that I have learned? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can apply it to Fallout 76 because, of course, it uses the same building system. Of course, it's way more robust in Fallout 76. The game world is 4 times bigger than Fallout 4, as well as the quality of the graphics is 16 times higher. I know, crazy, right? It's going to put my 1080 to work. All right, so here we are at 10 Pines. Now, the first thing you notice is that we do have a quick travel target. So we got that going already, so we can mark that one off. Let's go ahead and put in a stove in case we want to access the workbench very, very easily just by teleporting in, grabbing the stuff out of the workbench. Wrong one, right there. Grabbing the stuff right here out of the cooking stove like this. Then got a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'm literally just going to hit R, grab it all out of there. Now, why do I want to do that? Well, normally you don't need to. Normally you don't need to grab the junk part out, and then you can just use it throughout your entire settlement. But in my case, I do manufacturing using the Contraptions DLC. So I actually want to convert the junk into raw resources because it's easier to manage doing that. And I use a mod called Manufacturing Extended, which is absolutely fantastic. We may show that at some point here on the stream. Here on the stream. All right. And mods, by the way, note that we're going to do 3 hours. We're going to do 3 hours in Fallout and about an hour in 7 Days to Die, just to let you know. We're going to fool around with some explosives in 7 Days to Die. But we got another hour and 10 minutes here in Fallout. Second class elite is coming in with the hose. Thank you so much for that. Auto hose, of course, Drunk also coming in. Both of them fantastic streamers. Please give them a follow over there. Show them some love. If you see people doing those massive hosts in my channel, please go show them some love because I appreciate all of them. I'm inviting a lot of my streamer friends because not only do I raise funds for my mods to get to TwitchCon, but I thought this year, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can get a sponsor that will sponsor an event for all of my streamer friends and then also all of their mods. So not only am I helping my mods, but I'm helping my streamer friends out by putting a party together, as well as their mods are invited to come along too. to be part of that party. I worked very, very hard on it. Very hard. It took me literally like 4 or 5 months to put that deal together. Of course, I have to do lots of work, and so do my mods. I got to do a little bit of work at TwitchCon to help out with that sponsorship. But of course, it's going to be awesome to hang out with all my friends. All my friends at TwitchCon. It'll be super fun. Howdy there, partner, says the Foul Ghost. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Howdy, howdy, howdy. In the chat. Oh, wait a minute. It's getting hot in here. Hold on a second, everybody. Let me go ahead and go stealth boy for just a second. I'm a very fast stealth boy, so I'll be right back. Watch this. I'll probably get killed here. Let me go ahead and save first. See if I get shot and killed while I'm awake. I'm literally going to go turn my air conditioner on, and I'm going to come right back. All right, I'm going to go stealth boy. If you've never seen me go stealth boy before, I'm the only one on Twitch that's got one. Watch this. Boom, I'm back, everybody. I told you I'd be right back. I'm one of the fastest AFKers on Twitch. So I just ran over there, turned it on. I used to have a remote control, but I put it away where I could find it, right? Don't you hate it when you do that? Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever done that. If you put something away, and then you put it away where you thought you could find it, and then now you can't find it. You have no idea where it is. That happens to me quite often. I put stuff away, and I'm like, I don't remember. All right, so we went in here, we accessed the workbench, we took out all of the stuff of the workbench. Let's go through our checklist over here. Again, we are at 10 Pines Bluff. So have we scrapped and cleared this? Absolutely. Do we have a supply line? Let's take a look. See, yes, we got a supply line right there, 10 Pines Bluff. Looking good. Let's see, radio beacon. Do we have a radio beacon set up and ready to go? I'm not seeing it. Again, this is why we double check to make sure that we have all of our stuff going. Look at the Kismet kill box. That's the rounded one up there looking good. Where do we got it? Where do we got it? We got some water down there going. And we got it nice and protected. I don't see a radio beacon, so let's go ahead and get that in. Let's get our radio beacon, because there's obviously was one here before because there's people here. But we're going to need to add our radio beacon back in again. And this is why I go through all of my settlements here, because that's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. Because, right here, everybody, right here, the Wasteland Tycoon. Boom, look at that. Right there. Who else got a sweet tat like that? Nobody right now, until you guys meet me at TwitchCon. Until you guys see me at TwitchCon, then you guys have some sweet, sweet looking Wasteland Tycoon tats going on. Going on up in here. Now, of course, basically, that's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon, because I go through and I make every single settlement do their job. They're making me money 24/7 because that's their job to do it. All right, so we got that in there. Let's see. We got the beacon in. What else we got going here? Quick travel. Do we have the quick travel set up? Yes, we do, because there it is right there. So we put it right here on the top in case there's some action over here. Quick shop. Yes, we've got the quick shop, aka the cooking stove, so we can access the workbenches. Do we have a bunch of workbenches? Let's go see. Let's go ahead and run down here. Let's go look inside the vault. Let's see what we got going on here. Again, this is 10 Pines. As you can see, I built the vault fairly low. I've actually put turrets on the ground, which I rarely ever do. We've also got a kill box over on that side. Oh, we forgot to take the stairs out. Forgot to take the stairs out. Come on. Oh, that took a while. All right. And we'll take those out. Don't need them up there again. Got the Kismet kill box up there. Protecting. We got our moo-moos over here on kind of the safest side over here. and right here into the settlement. Look at this. We've even got the food inside the settlement being done. We've got some defenses defending the settlement.
Back to Diamond City.
We got a bunch of people just completely chilling out in here.
I ever saw.
These guys ain't doing nothing because I got a mod that shows me the people who are doing nothing in purple. And that's what they're doing right now.
Another
Nothing.
day of hard work.
You're not doing nothing.
Never
What do you mean
changes.
hard work? And of course, we've got our bunkhouse in here. But what we're looking for is we're looking for workbenches. There's no workbenches in here right now. So I kind of feel like we need to add a little bit of space for some workbenches.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Or we can go ahead and just put them right here in the entryway. Looks like a good spot. So let's go ahead and put some workbenches in so we know we've got workbenches here. Some crafting. Let's get over here. Let's get our armor workbench in. And again, I have some extras because I have some mods in here. But we'll go ahead and put them in here. Now what that's going to do is actually make this one right here redundant. So we're going to take that one out because it's going to block that one. There we go. So we got chemistry. We got armor. Let's go ahead and get our weapons workbench in there. And there we go. And we got a cooking one around here somewhere, probably on the roof. So we'll put another one down here for them to use. Right, let's say over here. Let's get rid of this one. Wow, put it right over here. I think these rockets are going to be more than enough to defend if anybody decides to try to attack the settlement from down there. All right, so we got that done. Let's go ahead and go on to the next thing. Do we have the bell? If we want to call them all together so that we can see what they're up to, do we have a bell? Now, usually I put the bells outside or I put them somewhere at the ground level because it's just easier to call them to it with that. Oh, we got an extra frame over there. So don't see it right now. Don't see the bell. Probably right here is probably the best spot because it's nice and open. There's nothing obscuring it. So let's go ahead and put our bell in. Let's see. We'll go to our resources. We'll go to miscellaneous. And there is our bell. Now you can also use the siren and whatnot, but it's really loud and annoying. So I don't use that one. I don't use that one. I use the one that's not as annoying. There we go. And then boom. And then what we can do, of course, get out of our power armor. Like so. And I hope you guys don't mind me going a bit faster here. If I do go too fast, you have any comments or questions, you can use my name in the chat. It's right there, Kismet. You can put KIS like, hi, Kismet, how you doing? It'll highlight top of the chat. Connect to the top of the chat, highlight, and stick to the top of the chat as well. Yeah, no countdown tonight, Gwen, but we're going to add that donation time to Tuesday because I only have so much time today. Hey, get out of my chair, bro. Get out of my chair. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the bell, which should make him get out of my chair. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in the chair. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit T like so, and then forward by 1 hour. Boom! There we go. Everybody hanging out here. Almost. That's not everybody. Hold on. Hold on. We need more peeps. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. That's not everybody. There's got to be more peeps than that. Let's do it one more time. Boom. Really? We got 5 people here? That doesn't seem right. But though it may be right. Well, let's find out. How many peeps we got? 20 people. That's totally not right. Now, see, what it should do is it should pull everybody. Moo! Get away from me. It should pull everybody to this location, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes they have to take their time to get here, right? Like that guy. You've probably got some peeps in here. Or I've got a problem with this stairwell that's causing them not to come and walk out of the area. So let's go see what we can find here. Maybe a nice little step here. So we can snap that in. Not quite snapping in. Let's go ahead and put in an atrium floor. Like this. There we go. Put an atrium floor in there, which kind of makes it a more kind of flat floor. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and we probably want to move this thing if we can, because all these moo-moos are right in the way. Too many moo-moos. Grab it, quick. Yay, I grabbed it. All right. Let's take the moo-moos and move them way over over here, out of the way. Of course, actually, they're in the line of fire of all of those. Let's move them up here. Let's move them over here, kind of behind this wall here. There we go. Now, all the moo-moos will go and wander off, so they're not in our way over there. And kind of obscuring this. Now, look at this. See? They can better walk in and out of the settlement there that I put that floor down. Let's try that again. Hit that bell. Get right here. Hit the T key to go forward 1 hour. Boom! There we go! See? I know my stuff, don't I? I know my stuff, don't I? If you're wondering why that didn't work for you, now you know why. So there we go. We've got everybody out here. Now let's see how many people are purple. Look how many people are purple. The people who are purple are doing nothing. They're doing zero amount of work here at the settlement. Now we're not gonna stand for that, are we? No, we're not. No, we're not. We're gonna put them to work. So we got to find something for them to do. What do we want these people to do?
If you open up to see Grey God,
now we can do more food if we want to, but we've got plenty of food. And we're gonna need some, basically some artillery as well. So we need a nice spot for them to go up, up above, to get up to the higher levels and do some artillery. How many beds we got? 26. That's enough. Where can we make a roof access? I'm kind of thinking right here. Thinking right here in this corner. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let's take this out. Let's go ahead and I'm going to show you a very easy way to make a stairwell that they can walk up to the higher level. So we're going to go in and we're going to do it right this time too. Instead of just doing it on the roof of this particular thing, we're going to actually make... Oh, we've got to first do the room thing. So what we first have to do is we have to do a room piece here that has a doorway. Then we go back into the atrium. And then we need the atrium doorway, so it snaps to this one, like this. Then we take this one out. Then we can go ahead and do the atrium floor. I know, this is like jumping through hoops every time. Then we got the atrium floor. Then we can take that one out. And then, of course, we're kind of blocked this way, so we can't go that way. So we're going to go this way, that way right there. And then now we can go ahead and use our stairs. And we're going to go ahead and use these stairs, which is going to rotate this way, and we're going to snap that to that atrium floor. Look how nice that is. Then we're going to take that back out again, and then back to the room. If I'm going too fast for you, you just let me know. I will slow down, but a lot of you have seen me do this before. And of course, we got that cafeteria with the doorway. We're going to try to get it to get in there. It's kind of having trouble snapping, kind of thing. We got to back up a little bit. There we go. And now we have a doorway or walkway up to the roof edge. Now, if we want to really make this nice up here, we want to go ahead and just kind of flatten it out with actual pieces here. Well, if it's going to snap right today, get in there. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and build it out with some atrium pieces, like so. What is this? Oh, that's a window. Extra window that I have there. And again, we're just going to kind of flatten this out so... of a nice flat area. Now, also, it makes it easier for them to walk up here, by the way, when you have this properly connected. Also, it's running power up here, too, and we can run power down below just by kind of backtracking that power down this actual thing here, which I'm going to do here in a second. I'm going to show you it actually works. It actually works. It's pretty neat. We actually discovered it the other day. Even I didn't know. Even I didn't know because I never even thought of it. I thought, wait a minute, we've never tried this. Let's try this and see if it, because I normally will put down the actual Vault Tec, power. But when you're building a settlement at every location, you just don't have enough nuclear material to put down a Vault Tec thing at every single location. It's just requires too much nuclear material. Oh, wait a minute, we forgot to take our thing out of there. Let's get this up here. There we go. Nice. And again, we'll keep moving this over here. See if we can lift this up a little bit, maybe on this side, this way. See if there's a way we can get that moved. Nope, it's not going to let us move it. Not as going to let us move it. Now, right now, I actually have the power going through the window. So we're going to jump down, and we're going to look through the window. You can see that the power is on in there. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Notice all the lighting went off. Also, all the turrets just went off, too. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. We're going to take all these things out. And now what we can do is we can actually put a window back in here so they'll be protected inside the actual vault. Back up just a little bit. Try to get that working. Uh-oh. There we go. Now we got it. Try to jump our way back out. Momo, stop doing that floating stuff. All right, and again, look in here. No power, no nothing, right?
Hope
Nothing going on in here.
Since here to spy on
So
me.
we're going to go ahead and run up here, and I'm going to show you an awesome, awesome thing you can do.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
I'm always looking for trouble. That's my thing. That's my thing. Hey, Jandu, how you doing, buddy? Oh, lots of ones in the chat. Lots of ones in the chat for people who put stuff away and who can't find it afterwards. What is he doing in Fallout? What am I doing in Fallout? So what's going on in this video stream? I'm sorry, I'm used to YouTube. I am playing some Fallout 4, and of course, I like to kind of explain what I'm doing as I go along. It's kind of my signature thing. So if you're having trouble in Fallout, if you're trying to do some stuff similar to what I'm doing, then you're going to get some cool tips today. So I call them Kismet tips. As you can see, that's working now. I see a little bit of light coming from down there. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look. Oh, wait a minute. All the lighting is back on, but wait a minute. Not that lighting over there. How about our turrets? Are our turrets back on? Nope. Now, how can we take the power from up there and run it back through the entire vault? I'm going to show you how to do it right now. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I just discovered it myself because I thought, wait a minute. How can we make cheaper power by making one of these generators? But, of course, it's 100 power, so it's a lot of power. And then, of course, reverse run it into the vault and then have it run down the stairs, through the floor, through the walls, and power all of our stuff down below in the vault. Group Manor, we got to go help them in just a second. We'll jump over there. We'll lend them a hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in one of these things right here, which are pretty fantastico. One of these Vault Tec connectors. We're going to try to get it to snap here if it's going to do it today. It's a little feisty sometimes. See, it doesn't quite snap. Let's try it on the other side. There we go. And again, it should snap there, but sometimes it acts feisty. If it does, just roll it. Roll with it. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to just do a little bit of RP here where we're going to actually try to attach it up here so the wire is not running right in the middle. Right? So it's up here. All right, there we go. Look, we got some lighting already on. Let's go ahead and run it down here. Now, what that just did is it attaches to the wall. It's now running through the floors, down through the floors here. Look at all of our lighting is now on. It's running through these floors, through this doorway, up along this wall, attached to that thing, and then, of course, now it's powering our turrets. There you go. I just showed you something awesome. I just showed you something absolutely amazing to try in your next playthrough. Go give it a try. Give it a try. If I inspire you to play some games, then I'm doing it right. Let's also add some light bulbs right up in here. Right up in here. There we go. Just to kind of light up this hallway a little bit. There we go. Now, of course, you're going to run into a problem just in case you want to put a doorway or something there. But I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. And let's go ahead and get back in here. We're going to go into the atrium. And we're going to go ahead and just finish this out just to make it look nice. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Now, of course, the other thing we want to put up here is the artillery. So we'll go ahead and put our artillery up here. And I'm just going to put them like that just for funsies. And then we're going to go ahead and put our computer up here. Let's do that. Miscellaneous. Right like this. We'll put that there so we can control what people are doing. And then also we want to have them doing some scrapping as well. Now I could of course build in a whole nother vault here. I can build here at the top. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put down a bunch of scrapping stations. So if I run out of things for them to do, if I've already got enough food and I've already got them doing defense or I've got them doing other stuff, what I want them to do is scavenging. Right? So we want to put down a bunch of scavenging stations. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch right along here like this so they'll have something to do. Now also, I want them to have some vending stations here as well so that, of course, they can make me money and, of course, I can access all of my vendors. So let's go ahead and put our traders down as well. So we're going to go ahead and start with the general trader here first and then the weapons Greater maybe on this side. You guys see I change it up usually every time on what side I put stuff and all of that. And again, as long as we got caps, we can keep putting this stuff down. Now look, we got a bunch of people just standing around. This guy on the clinic. This guy on the general. This person here on the weapons.
Sure.
That person right there on the artillery. You on the other artillery.
Okay.
Right, and they're coming up here to check out what's going on up here. Now, if they can walk up here, you know you did it right. You know you got it going on. Especially, see, if you get the bar going, they'll come up here to the bar and check that out. So let's go ahead and get our stores going. Let's go ahead and get the bar going because, you know, everybody likes a good drink or two. Right over here. We're going to go ahead and snap that at the end. Let's get this lady on the bar. And then we've got just a couple more to go. We've got armor, which we'll just go ahead and stick over on this side. I know I'm kind of feeling it right there. We'll get this guy who's trying to run away. We'll put him on the armor.
Got it.
And what else can we put in? Let's go ahead and put in, let's see, clothing. Over maybe on this side. And again, notice how I'm leaving them some room. Also good to put this guy on clothing.
Sure.
And there we go. And we'll run around. What else we need? We need one person on the clinic as well. She's on the bar. We need one more person. This guy's on the clothing. Those people are on artillery. We've got extra scavenging stations. We need one more person here. We're going to run down, see who we can find. They might be sleeping. Oh, look at all these people sleeping, doing nothing. Now, again, there's another way of doing what I'm doing right now. Instead of just manually going person by person, I can actually use the Vault Tec thing as well. So let's go in here. Let's go ahead and get this lady, and let's put her on the clinic. So I just grabbed that lady from down on her bed, and I put her on the clinic there. Good to go. Now, again, I could also use the population management system. Now, the great thing about this is if you get the Vault Tec DLC right at the beginning of the game, when you come out of Vault 111 and you scrap at Sanctuary and you get rid of all the stuff there and you want to build, you can actually use this right at the beginning, which is so epic. Very, very epic. So we're going to go ahead and find jobs for the unemployed. So we're going to say assign to scavenging. How many? 5. We're going to assign 5 people to scavenging. Just that easy. Boom. We don't have to go hunt them down. Let's go ahead and see our vocational overview. See how many people are slacking now. We got 2 unemployed people. We got 4 farmers, 5 scavengers, 2 guards, 1 caravan, 1 armor, 1 bartender, 1 tailor, 1 doctor, and a junk dealer and an arms dealer. What can I say? That's a lot of peeps. We got 2 people doing nothing. We can't have that. We can't have people doing nothing up in here. We got to get them doing something. Now, if you put down multiple of the same thing, like multiple generals or multiple weapons or multiple clinics, it doesn't do you any good. The thing to do, the only way it'll do you good, if you want to get 100% happiness, you can put down like 13 clinics and then you get 100% happiness. But then, of course, you got 13 clinics and it really only has 1 inventory in each of these. So it doesn't really help you out. The thing that does help you out is your scavenging, because it does stack. And you're like, Kismet, it doesn't stack. It's been proven not to stack. Well, no. It's been proven that it does stack because I'm the one who proved it. Because what happens is if you go ahead and do one of them, you get a certain amount of resources. If you do more than one, you'll get even more resources. And I've already tested it, and I can tell you it does work. So we're going to go ahead and put those around just so we have some extras. And then again, we're going to go in, and we're going to assign anyone who's left over. Right over here, find jobs for the unemployed. Assign to scavenging. And we're going to say 2. There we go. Now, one of the cool things is when we come to this settlement, we can just appear, check our Vault Tec thing to see how everybody's doing, make sure everybody's working. If we've got any new people, we can assign them, say, to scavenging or whatever, to guard duty, whatever we want them to do. And then once we've done that, we're good. Everything's cool, right? So there we go. We've assigned everybody here. Everybody now has a job. So pretty awesome. Now that's actually something else we can add to here. Let's go ahead and add to the left. Let's do peeps working. With a question mark. Peeps working. So what that means is that is all of my people working, right? And I'm adding this to my little list, by the way. If you just came into the stream, you're like, Kismet, what list are you talking about? I'm talking about this list, the settlement overseer that I made, that tracks all of my various different settlements, and I can say whether I've done that particular thing at that particular location. And we're kind of updating it right now. So here at this particular location, which is the 10 Pines Buff, do we have all of our peeps working? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh, you know, another thing we need to put in, man, we need to put a lot of this in this checklist since we got all this DLC stuff, is the Vault Tec computer. Vault Tec computer. There we go. Do we have a Vault Tec computer in there? Yeah, I'm upgrading this thing right now. Vault Tec computer, that would be a yes. And of course, if I'm adding stuff here, I'm going to need to go back and of course check all my settlements later on. Do we have a bell? Yes, we do. Now, of course, we could move the bell now up here to the top if we want to, but I usually kind of like it better at the ground level so I can kind of get it going on. So we got the bell. That is a yes. Have we scrapped everything? Yes. Do we have a trough? Yes. Do we have kill boxes? Yes. Do they have a living area? Yes, they do, down below. Do we have artillery? Yes, we do. Right over there. We just added our artillery. Do we have trade centers? Yes, we do. We just created a trade center. Do our peeps have gear? Not right now. We're going to come back and do that another time. Let's see. How many people do we got here? We got 20 people. We've got 24 food. We've got no water. Uh-oh, we got to run our power to our water. We have 100 power, and that's probably why I'm saying that is because we haven't ran it. 148. 26, and of course 80 happiness. There we go. Now it's telling us, the reason that power is red up there is it's telling us that our water is not getting any power over here. So we need to kind of chain this over to this side like so. And again, watch as we can use the recruitment beacon much like a oh, not quite far enough. We can use the recruitment beacon as a way of chaining the power. Right, so we'll go ahead and put this here and put that in between. We'll go ahead and move this way a little bit. We get kind of more distance out of that. Very nice. We'll take this connection out because we're just going to run it straight to this up here. We'll just put that right there. We'll run our radio beacon much closer. Say right there. We'll run it down from here. See if we can hit one of these. There we go. And now our water's back on and running. So let's go ahead and put that as 30. Again, you can go look at the spreadsheet if you want. My mods will put it in the chat. Hopefully we got it going in the chat. There we go. So those are our settlement overseer right there in the chat. You can go ahead and click that, and you can actually watch me live update. Now, of course, you can't modify mine, but you can go ahead and highlight it all, copy it, paste it into your own spreadsheet, or you can go to the file menu. You can save it out, use it in Excel, use it in Google's Sheets if you want. Whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and use it. You're free to use it on your settlements. And you watch, it'll actually transform the way your settlements are. It'll really transform them so that you can have a better control over the happiness and what's going on in each settlement, so you don't have to remember every single thing, because you're not going to remember what you did at every settlement. I'm just going to tell you now. At least I can't remember. I cannot remember. It is just too much stuff to remember at once. Then also you can come back later and you can compare. You know, did my happiness go up? Do I have more people here? You know, since the last time you were at that particular settlement. That does work pretty fantastically. Okay, I think that's it, everybody. That's it. That's another done settlement. Let's go ahead and save, because we just did a whole bunch of stuff up in here. Is this 2-player? Not yet. It's going to be 4-player soon. Actually, it's going to be 12-player or 24-player when we get to some Fallout 76. Oh my God, this is grating to watch, but I can't stop. What's the vault number? Vault number is Vault 45 up in here. There you go. I need to follow your videos, Kismet. I have issues building in Fallout 4. Nothing snapped together at all. Annoys me. Well, here you go, Xcron. Xcron, the ultimate thing to do when you're building is finding a way to work between the multiple kits, right? Now, the atrium floor is one of the greatest ways, of course, working between the multiple kits, like between the Vault Tec kit and, say, the concrete kit, right? Or the wood kit or whatever it is, right? Because you can connect it to the atrium floor from the Vault Tec kit. Now, of course, if you're working within the Vault Tec kit, the best thing to do is to use doorways to doorways, right? So if you're in here and you're going in and you're like in the vault and you're like, Kismet, hey bro, I want to go from the atrium to a room. Well, all you got to do, go in, put in an atrium doorway like this, right? Now you're like, Kismet, well, why don't you just put the room in there? Well, watch. Here we go. We're going to just snap the room right to the side. There it is. Going to snap. Here it goes. I don't know why it doesn't snap. Don't blame me. I don't make the game. I'm going to show you how to work around it. Go in, atrium kit, atrium doorway, snapped, right? Then you go to the room. Then you go ahead and get the room doorway. Then you go ahead. Boom. Oh, well, it's outside the settlement. It's a little outside the settlement. Let's go do it where we're not outside the settlement, over here on this side. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and also take the cafeteria doorway, and we will snap it to that. Now, of course, once you have that, you no longer need that doorway, and now you can go ahead and build out whatever you want, because, of course, now it's going to snap to that piece, and we can go ahead and just build it out. However, take this out, and do whatever you want, right? Build whatever you want then, and then you're like, okay, Kismet, how do I go from the Vault Tec kit to the concrete kit? Well, again, we've got an atrium floor at the ground here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the concrete kit, and we're going to go ahead and snap the concrete floor. So there we go. Now we have a transition, right, from one kit to another. Now, once you have that transition, then you can just go to town, do whatever you want. Now, notice that I cannot snap the small floors here, right? I can't snap the small floors to the actual atrium floor, but I can snap them to this, right? So say I wanted to have kind of a bit of a walkway here, right? Just a little thin walkway using the concrete kit. I go ahead and put that there. I go ahead and take that out now, because now I can snap to that, and I can snap to that, and then I can do that. You're like, hey, Kismet, offset that, bro. Come on, really impress us now. Offset that. I want to see it in the middle. I want to see that sucker in the middle of the thing. All right, I'm going to do it for you right now. Here we go. Here we go. Watch closely, everybody. We're going to go ahead and put this right here. Come on, there we go. We're going to snap that in there, and then we're going to walk it a little bit. You're like, what do you mean walk it, Kismet? Walking it is by taking something like this, right? And then offsetting it by a half. Or you can use the small pieces like this. Then use one of these like that. Then you can take this, put it right here. Take another one, another floor. Put that floor in. Come here, you. Come on. Let's do it. Put that floor in right there. Take this out. Take that out. Come on. Out you go. There we go. Take that out. Take this out. Store that on the workbench. Store on the workbench. There we go. We're offset. And you're like, Kismet, it's not quite perfect. It's not quite in the center. That's okay. We'll work on it. We'll work on it some more. Again, we got to offset it another one. So we're going to go ahead and go in like this. We're going to go ahead and put that in there. Of course, we could have done it all in one move, but I'm just showing you how to fix that. And then, of course, now look at this. We can do this. We can go ahead and take this now, snap this to that one. Right there. We take this out, take this out, take this out, take that out. But boom! And there you go, offsetting. Now, you can offset just about anything. Now we got a cool little offset here that perfectly lines up to the middle of that sucker. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just literally saved you hours of your life. There you go. And that's how you make kits work together. You're welcome. I might have to cut that. I might have to cut that one little section right there, because that sums up pretty much how you make everything work together. Just that little bit I just showed you right there. Shows you how to make everything work together. Did I hear you say that you have a corporate sponsor for a mod party? I have it for a streamer party and a mod party. Pokey, check your Discord whisper already. Or I have to come over there and poke you. Poke to pokey. Poke to pokies. Respond to my Discord whisper. So yeah. Zunky coming in. Love these little tutorials. You're welcome, Zunky. Zunky, see, the reason why I do this in my stream is I think it makes me different than everybody else. Now, some people don't like it. Some people are like, Kismet, just shut up and play the game. But one of the things that I did early on in Twitch is I would go into people's channel. They'd be playing Fallout, or they'd be playing League of Legends, or they'd be playing whatever, right? And they would do stuff, and I go, oh, what did they do? Oh, what was that? Oh, my gosh, that was awesome. How did they do that? Right? And then they would just go right past it. I would have no idea what they did, right? And then I would ask them in the chat, whoa, what did you do? That was pretty awesome. They go, go Google it. I'm like, well, screw you, bro. I'm out of your channel, man. Right? How rude is that? Go Google it. I'm in your channel, man. The least you could do is tell me what the heck you just did, right? So that's why I typically explain stuff as I go along. And sometimes I explain for a bit, then I'll check my chat, and I kind of go back and forth. That's my personal style here on Twitch. That's what I like to see when I'm watching streams, right? People explaining stuff that they've discovered along the way. And, you know, it's not for everybody. But, hey, if you like that, you're in the right place because I'm going to tell you my best ones tonight. You're in the best stream ever. You're in my best stream I've ever done right now. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right, so there we go. We did some wicked stuff there, including the back chaining of power here. You can see that we took this power right here. We ran it back. We attached it to the vault. And then, of course, it runs the power through the floors, through the walls, all the way back down, down below, which is pretty epic. And we've also done our checklist. This area is good to go. Let's save. We out of here. We out of here. Next settlement. All right, now we're going to run over here to Outpost Zamanda, which is another one that we've done. And we're going to run that checklist, and we're going to do it at super fast speed. Let's do it super fast. Let's go. Now, I can tell you some of the stuff I've already done before I even arrive. Outpost Zamanda, I have scrap and cleared. I can tell you I've already got a supply line. Check out this one right here. Isn't she a beauty? Look at that vault. Now, of course, I'm building a vault at every single location. Uh-oh. I forgot something. I forgot something. Hold on, everybody. I got to go back. I forgot a little something, something. Let's see. Do we got the beacon? Probably. Let's see. I don't know if I have the rest of the stuff, so we'll have to check all that. We'll have to check all that. Kids talk. Exactly. Exactly. It sure does. I learned so much. Yeah. And see, the funny thing is I find when you cheat, you actually learn. Right? So sometimes I'm here talking about some of the stuff that I've learned and trying to make it less frustrating for you guys because you might be in, you go like, Kismet, I hate the building. Well, maybe because it's frustrating. Maybe because you're trying to get the kits to go together and they don't snap. What the heck? Right? So I just showed you how to fix that so you don't have to, oh, I got to help defend the checkpoint. Right down there. Hold on. Checkpoint need my help. Let's get into some action. Take a little break here. Come on, come on, get in that power armor. Let's go. Now I've got the Nuka World Quantum X01 power armor. It is a thing of beauty. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. She's so beautiful. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. I'm overburdened. Ah, screw it. Let's do it overburdened. Let's do this overburdened, everybody. Right down in here. Kismet gonna get rowdy. Who needs some help? Of course, I got the high ground. Who's shooting at me? What do we got? Some ghoulies. Let's get them. Get that ghoulie. Shoot off his leg.
I'm glad that's over.
Anybody else? Miniman down here protecting this particular location. Good job. Notice the Miniman got chain guns and power armor. That's a mod I have installed that actually upgrades them over time. As you get higher level, so do they. They got better equipment and better armor and whatnot. It's pretty epic. Pretty epic. I think we smoked them all. Oh, we got some power armor frame down there, too, that I don't think I ever picked up. I actually took the armor and not the frame. All right. I think it's clear. I think it's clear. Did it say clear? Let's see. Traver, talk to the people at the visitor center. Oh, over here. Help defend. Oh, we forgot to do Croup Manor. Hold on. We got to go help Croup Manor, too. Let's go ahead and save. We're going to have to fix up Croup Manor at some point, too. It needs an upgrade. Let's go. Let's go see the Kismet kill box in action. Let's go do it. Let's go do it, everybody. Let's do it. Let's do it and do it and do it well. Do it and
You're
do it.
dead.
You are so dead, Kismet
It's
kill box.
over.
Well, that was it. That couldn't be it.
Something's out there.
Here we go.
Find them.
Boom! Kismet kill box doing its job.
Need help here.
I need another kill box right there in front of that road. See, the trees are obstructing him. But that's okay. Stick your head out of there. Take some long shots. Go! Worth a shot. Keep going for that long shot. Go for the leg shot. Nope, not enough action points. Legendary gunner. Oh, it took a thing. Let's go for it. While overburdened and everything. Nice armor there, lady.
Have it your way.
Nuts.
Bye-bye. Ooh, look at this. I love gunners because they always drop the best stuff.
There we go.
Look at this. All right, an RU-556. This is actually one of the mods that I have. It's actually have a mod for other stuff, but it adds this gun, which I never use. But it is a nice legendary weapon. She's also got some combat armor, which eventually I'll give to all of these people. That's why I love it when gunners show up, because I grab all of their armor, and then I give it to my settlers usually. This lady needs some. I like how she just has goggles on. She's got no clothes on, but she's got goggles on. Whatever. Whatevs. Whatevs. All right, and as you see, a whole bunch of people got smoked from the Kismet kill box up on high there, but I definitely need one over on that side. You can see I've tore down the entire building because I have a mod, except for this one floating thing, which I can't get rid of. Because I have a mod that I added that allows me to scrap these dumb, useless buildings, especially the ones at Sanctuary, which are fairly useless. And you see these guys are scavenging here as well. Right? Scavenging, getting that sweet, sweet loot. Let's see if we killed anybody down the road here. Oh, we did. See, they have a tendency to spawn right here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, give me that. Give me that loot. Anybody else? Now, notice that they highlight in yellow. That's another mod I have that I think should have been in the original game. Is the ability to see where your drops are. Right? I hope they add that in Fallout 76, where you can turn on an option that highlights the dead mobs, and you're like, oh, okay, there they are over there. Because, you know, I didn't get to see where that thing is because the kill box killed it before I even arrived. So I wouldn't have known that there was some kills down there. So there we go. And let's go ahead and check the workbench here. Right here, let's just go ahead and grab all that stuff out of there. Now, sometimes what I do is I just drop random stuff in here while I'm there, like armor and weapons and whatnot, and then I forget to come back and get it. So usually when I swing by, I come back and I try to grab that stuff. Okay, so we got that. Now let's go ahead and take a moment to go over here to Spectacle Island to my Mega Settlement, and we'll go ahead and drop off a lot of the stuff that's making me overburdened, so you don't have to listen to me be overburdened with kiss caps. Right there. Overburdened with kids caps. Now, if you're just coming in the stream, welcome to the Wasteland Tycoons up in here. That's right, baby. Check it out right there. Rocking the tat. Also over here, boom, rocking the Kismet tonight. That's right, rocking those tats in here. And you're like, Kismet, bro, did you really get that as a tattoo? Absolutely not. I hate pain. I love tattoos. I hate pain. So that's a temporary tattoo right there. That's a temporary tattoo that I got done, of course, to hand out to you guys for TwitchCon. If you guys put some tats on while you're at TwitchCon and you walk around and you go ahead and show me a tweet of you at TwitchCon with the tat, then I will, of course, put you in a raffle to win some money. Some money in your pocket. In your pocket, just like I did last year. Gave away a bunch of cash money. Cash money to peeps. So make sure to be looking out for my mods if you're at TwitchCon and get tatted up. Of course, it's only temporary. You can take it off after TwitchCon if you so choose. It's up to you. It's up to you. Or you can just never wash it and wear it forever. It's up to you. Or you can go get a real tattoo, and if you do that, then I'd be really impressed. I'd be really impressed. You get a real tattoo, you make sure to tweet me about that one up in here. Then I'll really send you a care package. I'll send you a sweet care package. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff that we have. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these shipments we've got. Look at that. Wow. We got a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and hit T to drop that into the workbench. And we've also got a bunch of other kind of random stuff that we picked up. Let's go ahead and drop that in as well. That one. We've got some mollies. And a whole bunch of other stuff here. We'll go ahead and drop this in here. Nicely nice. Now we're finally getting to the part here. Oh, I had purified water on me that whole time. Or actually, I should take that out and put that in my thing. No, duh. That's why I was overburdened. So much purified water. But I do make my money on purified water. It is one of the things that makes me very, very rich in this game. I will make millions of caps. Totally legit. It is part of the game mechanics. There's no cheating or shortcutting or using third-party mods at all. Don't need to. I can do it in vanilla. I can do it in PS4. I can do it on Xbox. And I can do it on PC. I can even do it in VR, by the way, which I have played. Very, very fun. If you've never tried the Fallout 4 VR experience, I strongly recommend it. It is super fun, especially when the Pridman's coming over and the vertibirds. Oh, man. So epic. So epic. Now, again, you can see I've got a little tiny vault going here.
I used to be scared of super mutants, but we taught him a lesson this time.
He used to be scared of super mutants until he took an arrow to the knee. There you go. Some of you Skyrim peeps out there. Now, look at that. 3,000 or 5,000 water went up from 3,000. And, of course, we could go and do a vendor run like we did yesterday, but we're not going to do that today. But as you can see, I've got quite a massive vault started here. And, of course, we're going to make it even bigger eventually. But right now, we're going to go ahead and drop off those resources. We're going to go ahead and save. Like so. And again, then go outside here so you guys can take a look at my Spectacle Island build. And look at that. That's just getting started, everybody. That's Kismet getting started up in here. That's how I start my mega builds. Look at that baby. She's a thing of beauty. Now, I don't always build symmetrical. I find symmetrical to be fairly boring after a while because it's just too easy once you've kind of mastered the stuff I've been talking about tonight, about linking and making sure you're transitioning from one kit to another. Try some non-symmetrical building if you really want to challenge yourself as a really great builder here in Fallout 4. All right, let's keep going. Of course, we got the Kismet kill box up on high watching over all of my people. We've got, of course, some of the... Whoop! Did you see that moo-moo flying? It was a flying moo-moo. How'd you do that, moo-moo? It was up in the air. It was flying. All right, we got that done. Let's move on. Let's move on. So which ones we got done so far? So we got Red Rocket done. We got Abernathy done. We got Sunshine done. We got Starlight Drive-In done. We got 10 Pines, and we're off to Outpost Samanda. Let's make sure that we got this going. There we go. Let's go up here to Zimanda and get it going. There you go. Uptime, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Exactly. Exactly. Now, of course, you want to be building up those kids caps here in the stream. You want to be hosting my channel. You want to be going in. You want to be retweeting. Again, don't complain to me. We're like, Kismet, I want to win 50 bucks. I want to win some free loot. I want to win some epic games. I want to win all this epic stuff that you're going to be giving out here on stream. I want to win that stuff, but I didn't get any kiss caps. I didn't host your channel. I didn't tweet. Hosting and retweeting is free. It's free. Doesn't cost you nothing. And you get free stuff from it. There you go. You never know. You might get some stuff. All right, so we've got this going right here. Look at this beautiful build we have over here at Outpost Savannah. Another amazing build over here that we have going. Now, of course, we're going to go ahead and do our checklist. Let's go into the workbench. Am I not far enough? I'm not far enough forward. Let's go into the workbench. There we go. There we go. All right, again, we're at Outpost Zimanda. Let's see. Do we have a radio beacon? I don't see one there. Let's look up here. I don't see anything here. Let's go ahead and run back up in here and check out this vault. Now, this vault is basically just one big room with a lot of stuff in it, kind of in a kind of like a donut shape or a circle. We see we've got our food going. We see we've got some bunks going around the outside here, looking very, very nice. And of course, we've also got a computer here to control all the stuff going on in our vault. We can also kind of go up this way and get up to the roof here, which is where we have our power, which we're back chaining our power down into the vault and whatnot up here. So again, we want to do kind of the same thing we did before, and that is to go in, use the Vault Tec kit to make kind of a floor up here so that we can go ahead and put some stuff down and our people can very easily get up here like this. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up a little bit, if you don't mind. Again, If you have any questions, if I skip past something, you're like, Kismet, how did you do that? Let me know. Let me know, because I'm going to go very, very fast. Now, this is actually the speed in which I play this game when I'm not on stream, which I used to do, but that was a very long time ago. Now I only play it on stream. Now, sometimes you'll see that where it does that kind of last-second bump, which actually really drives me crazy, but such is the way it goes. But you can always just kind of fix it real easy like that if it's being a bit feisty. See, right there. See, it snapped in there, but the second I hit it, then it unsnaps. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny when it does that. There we go. See, look at that. Did it again. And you're going to have these kind of problems with it. It's going to act a little funny. But if it goes, see, if it goes down, I just pick it up and put it back down. And that's when you, especially when you're trying to go fast, that will happen. All right, so we'll go ahead and just pull that out of there. We'll go ahead and finish this off here like so. Looking good. Pull this back over here. Actually, I think we'll kind of turn it around so it's just kind of going a little bit like that. There we go. We don't have to obstruct the doorway, though, so they can get out of the doorway. But now we've got some power up here, and we can go ahead and put in our artillery. I just feel like, you know, you want your artillery up on the top. You don't have to. You can put it inside the building you want. It'll still work. But there's just something really cool about putting it there. Now, another thing that we need to do, of course, is to do our where we teleport in at. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up here if I've not already set it here. Let's go ahead and look. Where is our teleport area? Right over here. There we go. We have not put it down yet. This is because it gives me the option to choose it. So basically, I can stand up here and see if there's anybody attacking. Watch the Kismet kill box wipe them out. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. Again, we're going to go in. Again, I'm going to speed up. Again, if I go too fast, you let me know. You're like, Kismet, how did you do that? Feel free to ask in the chat. Make sure to use my name, though. Makes it easier. Cooking stoves. So we can access the workbench. Right? So we go right in here, access the workbench. Look at all this stuff I've dropped in there. Let me grab that out of there as well. We'll take that with us. And then, of course, the next thing that we need is, let's see, Apozimanda. We need the beacon. That's what I was doing. Let's go ahead and get our beacon in there. And we're just going to put it right over here by the power. Over here, power, then miscellaneous, then radio beacon. Get that going. Always want a radio beacon at every single location because, of course, you want more and more people to keep coming, and then eventually every one of your settlements will be full, and you'll literally have 500 plus settlers. 500 people for you to manage. That's a big army. I tell you, 500 people is an army. You could gather all those people together and just basically take over the entire wasteland if you really wanted to. Of course, you can't really do that in game, but that you could if you were RPing it, right? If you're doing a little RP. There we go. That's right. Do it /host Kismet. That's how you do it. That's how you get her done. That's how you get her done up in this stream. Let's see. What else we want to do? What else we want to do? We got that going on. We got our quick shop going. Yes. Let's put that in there. Keep forgetting where I'm at. Okay. Beacon, yes. Quick shop, yes. Quick travel, yes. Workbenches. I don't think so. Oh, here comes somebody up here. Let's put our workbenches down in the vault itself. Right down in here. Now, do we have windows in here? We don't have windows. Hold on. Let's put in some windows for these guys. Let's do it. Let's make this extra nice. Now, of course, I've overridden the build limit so that I can build a lot bigger structures because my computer can handle it. I strongly suggest not to do it. If you have a lesser computer, it also has a tendency to cause your game to crash or your game to become very, very slow. So that's why, of course, they have the build limits in the first place. Is so that, you know, you don't play the game and go, this game's really super slow. And you call up Bethesda and say, my game's super slow. Man, your game sucks. You guys suck. Right? And then they're like, well, why is it slow? And they're like, I don't know why. And then, of course, you've got, like, you know, 5,000 things built and your 50-story building and all of that stuff at that location. You're wondering why it's lagging. Right? Yeah. I know there's a few of you out there. I know there's a few of you out there that's totally be like that. And so does Bethesda, by the way. So does Bethesda. Bethesda knows you're out there. There we go. We put in the windows there. Those windows do protect my peeps from getting shot from down there, which is pretty awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and put in our various stuff in our crafting. All right. Let's put in our armor workbench. Let's just put it right over here. Is a good spot. And then our chemistry station. Nice. And then, of course, our weapons workbench. Nice. All right, we'll go ahead and call that done. And on to the next one. Vault Tec computer. I believe we have one. We have one up above right there. There it is right there. So we do got one. We'll mark that as yes. Are all the peeps working? Well, we don't know. Let's go check let's check the computer and see. Let's go ahead and do a vocational overview. What are our people doing? 16 people unemployed. What the heck is going on at this settlement? What the heck? This ain't no free ride, people. This ain't no sit around with your feet up at my settlement. No. We can't have people just sitting around doing nothing. They got to be doing something. This ain't no free stuff here. Because you know what? We got to build up those resources so we can build more settlements to save even more people to convert the entire wasteland. So that we can, of course, rebuild our great nation here. Let's go. Let's do it. We got a crazy ton of people doing nothing. Let's get them doing something. Something up in here. That's right. Get them scavenging. Get them getting you some resources that you can use at all your settlements. Right here. Look at this. Look at this action. Let's really go to town on these babies. Let's go to town on them. These peeps going to be scavenging till the cows come home. Look at this. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. All right, we got that done, except for there's one thing. We're going to need some vendors as well. We're going to need some vendors. So before we assign everybody to scavenging, we want to assign them to be vendors. So let's go ahead and put those stores down. Hopefully we have enough money. Let's go ahead and give it a try right here. Let's go ahead and get this right here in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and let's turn it this way. Turn this way so they've got enough room to go in and out of their beds, but also a nice little trading area here. All right, we're going to do weapons right here. And again, notice I'm doing the highest level ones because I can, because I'm the Wasteland Tycoon. I got lots of money. I got lots of dollar bills up in here. I've been working hard to earn those dollar bills. I've been going around the wasteland, getting shot at, getting people trying to kill me and take my loot and all sorts of stuff. So I, of course, built up that money so I can get into trouble right here and just make that money right back again. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and just make that one long vending area there. Kind of feel like I should put a vending area up here. Let's see. We got which one we got left? Food and drink. So we'll go ahead and put the bar right over here so people can have some nice beverageage. And then we got one more to go. The clinic right here. Uh-oh, we can't build the clinic. We don't have enough cash, everybody. We're out of money. How can the Wasteland Tycoon run out of money? What's up with that? What's up with that? Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to see if we got other stuff that we can sell right up in here. We're going to go in here. We're going to look and see if we've got any food. Right now, don't got any food or water, nothing like that. But we do have a bunch of extra junk that we could sell. But we're going to do this the easy way. We're going to do this the Wasteland Tycoon way. We're going to bounce out of here. We're going to run back over here to Spectacle Island. And I'm going to show you how I make my money. How I make that money. Is this a mod? Well, it's actually DLC. DLC. You feel roasted? Oh, fricasseed? What do you feel roasted by? What are you roasted by? Somebody roast you? Did somebody roast your booty? All right, let's get in here. Let's make some money. Oh, there's some action out here. What was that? I bet you it was a Mirelurk. Oh, it's some dumb supermutants. You want to attack my settlement? How'd that work out for you, bro? Now, there's dumb supermutants over here. There's going to be some more dumb supermutants over on this side. Just so you know. Let's go watch the Kismet kill box do its job.
What just happened?
Get it, Killbox! How'd that work out for you, super mutants? Don't attack my settlements. Rule number 1. Always a bad idea. With the Kismet kill box, you win every single time. You destroy them. That's all you need. You don't need fences. You don't need walls. You don't need fancy traps. You don't need people on guard duty. Kismet kill box for the win. There you go. Also, you want to be a Wasteland Tycoon? Put a bunch of purified water down. I don't care if you're playing the vanilla version. You don't need mods. You don't need nothing. You can do a PS4, Xbox. You can do it on PC like me. You can make the big money right there. And, of course, put up some kill boxes to defend your settlement. You can even make a Mega Sorter. And you're like, what? Mega Sorter? Now, of course, you're going to need the Contraptions DLC for that. But let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at the Mega Sorter, and then I'll show you how I make my money right there on purified water, and I sell it right down here. Whee! Bam! Right here. This is the Mega Sorter. Now, what it's doing right now is it's grabbing all of the loot out of the workbench. It's also grabbing the loot and converting it, like that cup, into the raw resources. Right here. Look at this. Ceramics, concrete. Nice. But it's also sorting my water. It's sorting all the stuff I want to keep, like ammo and flares and grenades. Also, all the other armor as well, some documents, and of course the power armor. And then over on this side is stuff that I sell. Right? It goes through and it sorts all of that, and I can sell all of that later. On the other side, we're doing manufacturing, producing ammo and fusion cores and Gatling lasers and all sorts of stuff. Over here, you can see that we have complete control right up here on our kind of control panels over what is going on over here. And I even use Conduit just to show you how to use it. But wait, you weren't in the stream. I'm sorry you missed it. You can always watch it back on YouTube, because every single one of my streams from the very beginning of this playthrough, you can see on youtube.com/Kismet. B like Bravo, P like Papa, Kismet BP, after my longtime gaming guild, by the way. That's where the BP comes from. Now, right over here, we're going to go ahead and check that workbench. And we're going to check out and see, oh my gosh, another 1,000 purified water right there, because all that purified water is being done right over there. We happen to have 5,000 also that we had saved, because we just kept putting it in there, putting it in there. Now we're back. Now we're going to make some money. We're going to make some money. Let's go to it. You know what? Let's get some resources while we're at it, too. Let's do it. You know what? I say we spend about 100 grand, right? Pretty close to 100 grand. So let's do it. Let's first go in. Let's get everything she's got. Come on, girl. Give me that loot. Now, this is why I like to have vendors at every single location. So, of course, when I go to that location, I can sell off any of that excess loot if I so choose, and then buy what I need. There we go. So we got all of her loot. Does she have anything else that I want? Pretty much no. So let's go ahead and trade her some stuff. Oh, I've only got about 80,000 caps worth of purified water. No cheating, no shortcutting. I can do it in vanilla, and so can you. So can you on any console or any system that you so choose. And again, I don't like to cheat the game. I find that when you cheat the game, you're actually cheating yourself out of some of the enjoyment of the game. Of course, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. But for me, that's the way I like to play. I like to play totally legit, learn the techniques, learn the strategies, play it in the hardest mode, the hardest way you can play. That's how I like to play. I like to challenge myself. I like to challenge myself to learn something new every single time I play. Every single time I do another game, I like to learn new stuff.
You've come to the right place.
Let's go.
I'll take a look. Sure.
Great.
Let's go. The bot said I nuked the stream with one viewer. It feels sarcastic. Well, his name is Saltbot. So, it could be. It could be. We don't call him Saltbot for nothing. Sometimes he just randomly... he randomly boots people out of my channel. So if he does, don't blame me. It's, you know, we try to keep him under control. We try to rein him in up in here. Okay, that's all that she's got. I really just want her caps. So let's go ahead and dial in some more cash here. Now, I've actually got way more cash than I'm actually going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and put some back here in a second, because it just makes it more difficult to try to dial in this thing. If you have a lot of purified water on you, it's a bit harder to do that. Now, I'm just going to go around 600 or so, do a trade. Then it shows me how many caps she has left, and then it makes it easier for me to pick out exactly the amount that she has, right? So 1192. It just makes it easy. You don't have to do the math. Why do the math? I mean, it's a computer. It's going to do the math for you. There you go. And, of course, I go a little bit over, so I don't have to deal with it. So let's go ahead and put some of this back so it's not so difficult to pick that out, right? So we'll go back and we'll say we'll put about 3/4 of this back in there. Let's say about that much. Now we have about 1,600. All right, now we'll go to the next person. And we did weapons. Now we're on clinic.
Not many doctors around these days. You should let me.
Now, for some of you who've never seen
I need some supplies, Doctor.
the reason why I have so many caps on my vendors, notice they got 1,300 caps. And that is because I invested in them. There's a perk called Caps Collector that allows you to invest, and see how much easier that is to dial that in now. And if I need more, I'll go ahead and pull that back out. But there we go. We can dial it in, get close. We gave her a few caps. We can go ahead and get our caps back. 1322. Much easier to do it when you don't have as much. There we go. 1326. Close enough. Boom. Next vendor. Again, I call this the cash run.
You look like someone that needs a drink.
You're right. I do.
Sure. Let's see what you got.
Great.
All right. What does she got? Nothing I want. I just want her caps right there. Let's get her caps, everybody. Boom. 809. I'm using the arrow keys to try to dial this in. I just get close. You know, I don't sweat the small stuff. You know, if it's 10 caps over, oh well. Move on.
If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
All right, cool.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let me know what you'd like.
I would like anything that's useful. Wraparound goggles, bobby pin. Look at this. Look at all this combat armor. Look at that combat armor. Now, normally I would buy all that combat armor, but I have literally stacks of combat armor that I need to either sell or use or whatever at some point. So really, all I need right now is I need her caps. So let's go. Let's dial in those caps, and we're just gonna get, since we bought a few things there, we're just gonna get close. Let's say 800. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put it over there. Whoop, that's way too much. Way too much. What the heck did I just sell? My fusion core is by mistake. That's scary. That's scary. All right. 939. Press the wrong button. There we go. All right, it's working. All right, I'll just check and see if it's working. Then we'll dial in the rest of it. 133. Close enough. Now, I can be totally accurate if I want to be, by the way. I could use my ammo, which we'll do on this next one.
Hey there.
Step right up. All the clothing fit to wear.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Great.
All right. Now, of course, also sometimes I come in here and I buy stuff like Miniman outfits and things like that to dress up my people. But today, we're not going to do that. We're just going to get his caps. 1,264. Right over here. Get close. Yeah, 74. You can have some extra, bro. And there we go. Now again, oh, I forgot to do it exactly. Now again, I could do it exactly if I use my 38 round, because I can literally go one cap at a time, right? So that does help a lot, doing it that way. But that's good enough. All right, now what we do, we went from basically 0 caps left to about 1,200 caps now. 1,200 caps. That's not right. That's not right. To 7,000 caps. I'm looking. Wait. 7,000 caps. My brain. I have sleep apnea, by the way, so sometimes my brain like skips a beat. So yeah, 7,194 caps now. So we can put down those trade centers. Let's go ahead and go back over here. Let's go to the thing here. Let's drop off this purified water. Let's go ahead and go to the workbench. Let's go ahead and hit T to drop anything else in there that we picked up. Various rifles. All the stuff we picked up from our other location that we'll sort out later. And all of this armor, which the Mega Sorter will take care of. And all of this stuff here. Helmets and combat armor. Look at this. Wow, lots of loot. Lots of sweet, sweet loot right there, everybody. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. There's a legendary there, too. Robot repair kits. Wow, 200 stem packs on me right now. Craziness. Now, you don't need to normally carry that much around, and if you're in survival mode, that stuff starts to build up. Same thing with ammo, by the way. You can't be carrying around 7,000, 10,000 ammo because what it will do is weigh you down in survival mode. Now, I'm in very hard mode this round. Of course, I've played through 6 times. This is my 6th playthrough, my very first modded playthrough. And you're like, what, Kismet? You haven't played with mods this whole time since the game's been out? That's right. My first time right now, and I only use mods that enhance the game that I think should have originally been in the game and that do not give me an advantage, because that sucks. I don't like to have an advantage where I can just go around and one-shot everybody. That's lame. That's lame. Lame. All right, now we got some dollar bills. We're going to go back to where we were up here. Outpost Zemanda. And finish up. Finish up with this one. How we doing on time? Oh, we're at that time, everybody. We're at that time. We're going to go play with some explosives. Go play with some explosives. Let's see who else we got coming in, showing the love while we're loading here. The Foul Ghost coming in with the follow. Bull coming in as well with the host. Texas coming in with the host. We got Foul Ghost again with the host. Death Cat with the host. And Kara coming in with the host as well. Thank you so much to the Foul Ghost for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. All right, there we go. And we've got our artillery up there. Let's go ahead and head back down in here. Get this going. We got one more to put down, and then we're gonna call that done. Oh wow, I didn't even remember where I was at too. Clothing, there we go. Clothing, bar, and general, weapons, clinic, armor. We got all 6 of them looking good, except for we don't have people assigned to them. We're gonna go ahead and assign them right here in the Vault Tec. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna find jobs for the unemployed, and we're gonna I always start with the junk store because that's usually what I need the most of. I'm hitting return, so it goes a little bit faster. I wait till that thing kind of changes like that. And then, of course, we can go right back into the next one. And we can just keep going. Weapon store. Thank you so much to JS Kato. JS Kato? Kato. That's about as good as I can get. I butcher everybody's name, by the way. Just consider it part of my charm. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons right up in here. That's right, the Wasteland Tycoons. Rocking it today. Rocking the tats today. Hope you guys are enjoying that. Hope you guys are enjoying that. It's actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's tattoos without the pain. That is a temporary tattoo, by the way. I'm not even going to try to pretend. I don't like pain. I like the look of tattoos. I love the artistry of tattoos, but I don't like pain. So there you go. So there you go. We'll just do some temporary ones for TwitchCon, just for fun. In IRL, I'm a masonry that will do any job. Well, there you go. There you go. A lot of call for that. Now, of course, you can see here, we're just going one thing at a time, doing armor, doing weapons, doing the general store, the bar, that kind of stuff, trying to get no jobs available. That doesn't seem right. There we go. See how it got a little funky there? Sometimes it does that. You just got to back up and then keep going. Sometimes you got to get all the way out, then come back in again. Like that if it does get bugged out. There we go. Assigned to clothing store. There we go. So I got all of my stores assigned first because that's what makes me money, and also I can use those as vendors. But now we're going to go ahead and assign to defense, which is the artillery. And I'm going to actually assign 2 people to artillery. So we get both the artilleries going so that we can, of course, use our artillery grenade in kind of like a very wide circle around this area. And then all the other people who are doing nothing, off to scavenging they go. And you're like, Kismet, how many people are you going to put on scavenging? All of them. Now, if it has the ability for all, what that is really telling you that you have more scavenging stations than you have people. If it has an all option, that means that you have enough to cover all the rest of your people to do that. And so we can go into vocational overview now, and we can see what everybody's doing. First thing we can see is that people are not doing nothing anymore, right? I had 16 people doing nothing. Right now, we got 4 farmers, 8 scavengers, 2 guards who are on artillery, 1 who's a caravan or a provisioner, which goes back and forth, armorer, bartender, tailor, doctor, junk dealer, and arms dealer, all making you money. That's why they call me the Wasteland Tycoon, because I make the big money. The big money, and I show you guys how to do the same. All right, are the peeps working? They absolutely are. Do we got a bell up in here? Let's go and check our bell action. We're going to finish up this settlement here. And again, I like to put the bell at ground level. Look at all these people up here going to work. Go to work, people. Go to work. Let's see. Not seeing a bell.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
You want me to send you to the prison settlement instead? And you're like, Kismet, the prison settlement? There's actually a prison settlement in here? Yeah, it's called Boston Airport. The worst, most useless settlement in the game. The absolute worst of the worst. All right, let's go. What do we got here? Where's my bell? That's crafting. We need a bell. We need a bell up in here, like a bell, bell, bell. There it is. Boom. Bell. And then we need a place to sit, so we can call everybody to us if we need to. And place to sit. Right there. All right, so we got our bell and our chair. Let's go ahead and mark that as yes. And did we scrap everything here? Oh, no, do we have scrap stations? Yes, we do. Do we have a trough? There's a good question about the trough. There's a moo-moo. I don't think we do. I think we took the trough out. All right, let's put the trough in. Let's get in here. And I have a mod that allows me to have this really cool trough, like this one, which looks more like a trough, I think. So where do I want to put my trough? I want to put it in a spot where I think they're going to have less chance of getting killed, which is pretty much nowhere at this settlement. But we're going to go ahead and try right over here. Try to get him kind of out of the way so he's not always in your way. And then that moo-moo over there is going to be over here. Now, of course, I can also enclose him in there to try to keep him from getting hurt, but they usually get hurt anyway. Hurt anyway. Hey, dude, what are you doing sleeping over there? Get out of there. Get out of there. That's my bed. Now, I'm actually go ahead and store that bed in the workbench so he's not down here sleeping, so he'll go up and sleep in the actual settlement itself. All right, so there we go. So we got a trough. Do we have a kill box? Absolutely. There it is right up there doing its job. I've got living quarters for him. I don't remember. Let's go see. Living quarters.
You know what I
Pardon
call
me,
a
excuse
good
me,
day?
pardon me, excuse me,
One that
everybody,
ends without an
excuse me,
empty
excuse me,
stomach.
coming through, excuse me, coming through, coming through,
Yes?
coming
Easy
through.
living, this ain't.
Kismet is coming through here, people.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Yeah?
Cop's coming in pretty good.
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes? Yeah?
Can't remember the last time I had anything.
Works eventually. People in my way, people. All right, so we got that. We got all the workbenches there. I forgot what we were even looking for now. Living quarters. They don't look like they have living quarters. Like, you might consider that living quarters, but it's really not. It's really not. Living quarters to me is like a place for them to sit and relax and chill out. Well, I'm actually going to make it up on the roof, just so they have a beautiful view while they're up there. Of course, when it's raining, it's going to suck for them. But we're going to go ahead and go up here like so. We're going to make them a nice little lounge here. What kind of view do we want them to have? I'm thinking toward the Pridwin myself. Let's go ahead and make them a nice little living area right up here like so. And we're going to go way over here to get the good stuff. Get the good stuff. Have any RL cosplay Fallout Wastelander outfit? Right now, I'm actually having one done. I'm having cosplay done right now. No, I'm not a cosplayer myself. I've really never cosplayed. I'm typically not really into it. But I am getting some Wasteland Tycoon cosplay done for TwitchCon. So you might see me all dressed up as the Wasteland Tycoon. Not cheap, by the way. Not cheap. But this person is exceptionally good at what they do. So I am having very high hopes. That's going to be pretty epic. Pretty epic. Let's go. Let's go way over here to the good stuff. Oh, man. Making me blink a lot. Making me blink a lot. There we go. And let's give them some tables here. Put their beverages down on. Let them chill out up here. Now, of course, I could build an overhang for them if I wanted to. I could build an enclosed structure. But at least they got somewhere to hang out up here. And of course, look at the wasteland, just chill out if they want to after hours, right? That's where they come up here after hours and do that. Somebody fall down? Somebody fall down. There she goes. See, because it's after hours right now. So they'll come up here, even though they do have a job during the day, and they'll just chill. Look at that. She's just chilling in the rain. She don't care about the rain. She thinks it's fine. Just checking out the fog. Right? Well, hey, it makes my people happy, and that's what it's all about. It's going to make them a happier settler, and as you can see, I'm at 80% happiness right now. Very, very nice. I usually shoot for about 80%. I have gotten 100% before. There we go. Trade centers. Let's see. We got our trade centers in. Let's see. We got everything. Yeah. We got everything there. We're going to come back eventually and gear them all up. Let's see. How many people do we got? We've got 21 and let's see. 21, 24 food, 30 water. Looking good there. 100. Defense 128. Nice. Beds 22. And happiness is currently at 80% and holding. Nice. And that settlement is done. That's a done settlement right there. Now let's go ahead and just pop out of the power armor for just a second here. Let's go into the fusion core. Get that out of there. Let's go ahead and sit by this lady. Go on. Awkward. Oh, she's got to get up.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
I am here for you. But not to get you, but here to save your booty. I'm going to go ahead and forward time by about 3 hours and watch as the weather changes to something else. There you go. Not necessarily going to change to clear every time, but it might change to something else. But look at this beautiful view right here. She's up here manning the artillery. That's just too cool. Look at that shot with the Nuka-Cola thing in the background and the power armor. I love it. I love it. That's our shot right there, everybody. That's our ending shot for the night. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.